more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what, yo? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria what? Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch Media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Good day, my people. You are welcome to today's political broadcast. Today is the 27th of December, 2025, and we are still discussing Nigerian politics. Now, the reason why President Bola Tinubu is succeeding in security is because he had to restructure our security apparatus. Yes, he had to restructure the security structure of Nigeria. That is why President Bola Tinubu is succeeding. You see, this Christmas is one of the most peaceful Christmas we have had in a very long time. Because some loopholes, some saboteurs, some bandits and terrorists were shuffled out of the system. That is why we are having a peaceful Christmas. You see, Northern Nigeria, Southern Nigeria, they are divided on this particular restructuring. Most of the people that are restructured out of the system, they are from the north. And one of the reasons why we have not been having expected progress in our security in Nigeria is because of some elements, some northern elements in the system sabotaging the efforts of the Nigerian army. Yes, they are everywhere. The Fulani is everywhere. They are even holding high positions. The former Minister of Defense said that the reasons why we should not send rockets to the bandits in the bush is because if we send the rockets, the rockets will not have an impact. That is what Badaru said, that we should not have that offensive. See, the ministers of defense we had from Northern Nigeria and from the Fulani stock, we are saying that we should dialogue with the terrorists. If we are taking the advice of these northerners, we'll have had attacks on Christmas Day. At least there will be attacks on Christmas 24, 25, 26. If we are heeded to the advice of these northerners. That is to tell you that Northern Nigeria does not want insecurity to end because it is something they survive on, the northern politicians. So one of the reasons why Tinubu is succeeding is because he has been able to fish out some of the loopholes. Now, a senior military officer has confirmed that the Nigerian Armed Forces knew in advance about the planned US airstrike in the Northwest, but did not make it public to avoid compromising the operation. Compromising the operation is the word. Unlike before, if you had some elements that have been removed now, you see, after the coup, after the Northern coup, there's a report on that coup. Over 50 military officers and civilians detained by the Nigerian government for staging a coup. They have been detained for over a month now. Yes, I believe so. They have been denied access to their families. There's a report on that. The government intentionally denied them access to their families. So after that Northern coup, we had a lot of restructuring. Some people never believed that the coup was realistic. They said that it was a propaganda. They used it as a setup so as to set up northern Nigeria. Most northern politicians are saying that Tinubu is deliberately stripping northern Nigeria naked politically. It is not a deliberate thing. It is the works of their hands. It is what northern Nigeria has brought to themselves. Because it only takes, if we want to see development in Nigeria, we must dismantle the bad eggs, the virus in our system. I told you that Nigeria would have been a better place if not for the Fulani. I tell you the truth. Nigeria would go sweet if not for the Fulani. So far we have the Fulani in our system. I don't think we'll have a better one Nigeria. That is why I'm advocating for restructuring this country. It is common sense. Look at other countries. Look at the way Ghana treats the Fulani and look at the way Nigeria treats the Fulani. Ghana is relatively peaceful to the extent that some people cannot travel to some states because of the menace of the Fulani bandits and Fulani terrorists. Look at terrorists in Nigeria today. They are from either from Shetima's ethnicity or from El-Rufai or Buhari's ethnicity. The people that, look at Iswap, look at ISIS, look at Lakurawa. You see, these people are being sponsored. Politicians, no insecurity can survive without the hands of politicians in it. I will keep on repeating it until it becomes your consciousness. There's no insecurity that will survive in any community without this. You know, in every community, they have stakeholders, they have elders, they have men that have the community. Even in politics, like I told you, politics is local. If you want to win in politics, you need to appeal to the local jagabans, the local cabals. In even streets, even in a family self, they get the cabal. Even in a fellowship, a house fellowship, they get cabal. There's no gathering, there's no community that they don't have cabal. So if something is going to happen in any community, the people that are the cabals would allow it. If they don't allow it, it will not happen. So if insecurity is thriving in northern Nigeria, you should know that the politicians have a hand in it. And how do you know? By their fruits. Look at the attack on on ISIS in northwest Nigeria, in Sokoto State. Some Northerners were saying that you went and bombed an empty village I think you went and bombed. They never had to sit down and do their research and confirm whether the terrorists were killed. They first brought out the agenda. You are targeting Muslims. You are targeting Muslims. You want to kill Muslims. It's a propaganda against Muslims. Until the report came out that they actually attacked, they actually targeted ISIS in Sokoto State, the seat of the caliphate, harboring terrorists, the seat of the caliphate. And you want to give respect to that seat. You do know what it means to harbor terrorists that is terrorizing the whole country? Some people have lost some people are traumatized. Thousands of people are traumatized because of the actions. Yet the leaders in northern Nigeria find a way to hypocritically support what they are doing. If you leave it for these northerners, they will amount to nothing. Especially those one in core northern Nigeria that practice Sharia. They would not solve the issue. So Tinubu's tactic of plugging them out of the system, he does not care. You know, one thing I see about Tinubu is that if Tinubu wants to do something, if you like, cry from now to tomorrow, he go first do that mistake before he go first do them and make mistake before he now correct himself. He doesn't care. If like let the whole northern Nigeria come together because they are threatening him, you know, we have the numbers. See, these people don't want to face reality. I tell you, maybe very soon after Tinubu win the second term, the reality go dawn on them. They think that northern Nigeria went to seek support from Obama so that they can remove Jonathan. They went to seek international support, and the international support paid off. And their Lord and personal Savior, Buhari, matron of Mietiela, a body that covers a whole lot of Fulani and bandits and terrorists, the umbrella body of all of them, brings them under his shade. So they went for external support, and that external support removed Jonathan. Jonathan confessed that it is the US that rigged him out of the election. People never understood because we Nigerians, most Nigerians don't understand geopolitics. There's a politics beyond. You see, everything we are doing here, some people are allowing it. All these things, all this Owambe, you are chopping amala, open salad, chopping akpu. It is at the mercy of some people living outside Nigeria. There are some people that will determine your fate. So that is why you need to understand geopolitics. When Jonathan was saying it then, people were saying this man is drunk. How can you say US this one, did that one? Should be when they were doing the last election, 2023. They say it's have a go off then switch off IRF or what have you. There's no technology that does not have a back end. Hello? There's no technology that does not have a control room where they can. This is your internet. Don't you know that they can switch it off and on? They can tamper with WhatsApp. They can tamper with Facebook. There's no technology. So don't let anyone deceive you that it's the APC was trying to say it is hackers. What I'm trying to tell you is that, see, since Tinubu has the support of these Western powers, you cannot remove him as president. He will win the next election. There are ways to beat Tinubu, but not these ways that Northerners are threatening this. Since they decided to take Northerners out of the equation, the security equation, see the progress we have been having. If they allowed Ejidika to do what he needed to do, by this time we have decimated all those guys. But because of the hypocrisy of the North and the naiveness of Jonathan, not being able to stand on his ground, being strong, and do like what Tinubu is doing today, that is why you see they have their way. So if you leave it to Northerners, we cannot make progress when it comes to security. Now, note, by 2026, a lot of leaders, I repeat it so that you can get acclimatized to it. A lot of leaders in Northern Nigeria will be arrested. The one thing Tinubu is doing to Northerners that I don't like is that Tinubu is not giving them breathing space. All those they are born through, they are right, they are this, their ego. Tinubu don't drop their ego. You don't paralyze them. There's a tax law that will be implemented on January 1st. Look at this. According to reports, they forged that law.
Residents of Sokoto State have been thrown into panic following the attacks by the United States. The U.S. had in separate strikes targeted communities in 2 local government areas of Tambuwal and Tangaza in Sokoto State. Our Rice correspondent Search Nasir Nuru tells us more.
It's been over 20 hours since the United States military bomb struck some communities in Sokoto State. Jabo is a relatively peaceful community in Tambuwal local government area of Sokoto State and one of the affected areas where the bomb landed. Residents narrate their experiences while confirming that there is no casualty from the strike.
Since that, alhamdulillah, there was no loss of life and no loss of property for the meantime. But the only fear I have is we that are farming around this place that this thing happened. The tendency of the fertility of our land is now at stake, considering the fact that this thing that fell is being made with some chemicals and other things that can destroy farmlands and can destroy the fertility of it.
We were just thinking maybe it's a plane crash. So when we come, we cannot say the actual what is happening. We'll just see some just things like a bomb. We'll just hear very sounds, boom, and we'll just come. Then the fire explodes.
Is there any loss of
No, we thank God. We thank Almighty Allah. There is no loss of lives, no loss of properties, and we say thank God.
Information of the blast in Tangaza are sketchy, but sources around the local government say the attack was intense and believe casualty may have been recorded. Lack of access to the location has hindered information generation. While the federal government and the defense headquarters have confirmed a pre-knowledge of the strike, not much has been said by the state government. While the situation has created panic for residents, analysts say the message from the U.S. is clear to the terrorists. We know where you are and we can hit you. Suleiman Nasser, Arise News.
All right, thanks, Suleiman Nasiru from Sokoto State. Now, standing by at the site of the U.S. airstrike in Jabu community in Sokoto State is Ferdinand Dura, Arise Chief of Correspondence, joining us live from Sokoto State. Ferdinand, good morning. Good morning, Ferdinand.
Yeah, good morning, Benga. I hope
Yeah,
you're well.
so following up with the U.S. airstrike at the early hours of Friday, how precise, how accurate is the so-called precision strikes? Was it able to get the terrorist element or their base?
Well, thank you so much, Benga. Now, that's indeed what this investigation is all about. Now, two words used in that particular statement by U.S. President Donald Trump: powerful and deadly. And so lots of people are asking, well, did it hit its impact? And, were terrorists taken out? Well, we can confirm that, yes, that did happen. Now, the first place that you did see, or perhaps from the reports that you just played, well, that's actually in Jabo in Tambowal. And from what we are gathering, well, we hear it was not the primary target. Now, the primary target is in Tangasa, and I can confirm to you that Tangasa is a very active point. Now, in terms of, it is a very active point in terms of ongoing theater operations. Well, also, when you also take a look at some of the reasons, well, taking a look at intelligence, well, we hear that they actually looked at this target and then they considered some things. Well, taking a look at this for Tangasa, well, they say it is an assembly and a staging point. Now, that's also on the road to Niger. So we're talking about the Nigeria-Niger border. And so you want to say that they did target elements coming in from the Sahel. They did target elements staging and assembling at Tangasa from the Sahel. And this is not the first time that we are hearing that, people migrate through the borders and then come into Nigeria, stage offensive, and then perhaps run back, or perhaps go to some places and hide and then plan another strike. And so that's exactly what this is all about. Unfortunately, well, the information coming out from Tangasa has actually been few, and the reason is because it's an active site, it's an operational site. Well, who says a strike can still not happen there, because they are still putting things together. But thus far, we hear that there are heavy casualties on the side of the civilians. Well, late yesterday, the Sokoto state government did put out a statement that there are no civilian casualties in terms of the operations in Tangasa. And yes, just behind us is Ajabo in Tambawa local government, where we've actually spoken to, the actors there, the residents there, even the community leaders, who are all happy with the situation in terms of the fact that there is some kind of security presence. But then some of them are worried in terms of we hope there wouldn't be any casualties. But for now, we can confirm to you that indeed there are no civilian casualties.
Okay, Ferdinand, talk us through what you're hearing locally on whether these airstrikes will change the security dynamic, not only in Sokoto State, but adjoining states and in the region.
Well, that's also very interesting, and that's because, 65 years of Nigeria, 65 years since our independence. Well, this is the first time that a foreign body is coming in and then conducting such an operation. And so for some persons, well, why we want to take a look at it and say, okay, well, it's good to see that we're getting some kind of cooperation and then coordination. Well, some persons are actually very worried. because of the kind of impression that, well, this gives on the international community. Well, for all sense and purpose, you want to say Nigeria has been spoken about, but then it's not for the best of times, and that's because from this you begin to hear things like advisories are coming out, and then some persons saying, well, perhaps some places, and maybe Sokoto State is going to be one of those places where we're going to have stronger advisories against. However, the interesting thing is what the federal government has told us, the fact that they are aware. Well, we heard that there was communication 19 minutes before the attack, and then 5 minutes after the attack to also take a look at, to also inform the Nigerian government, and then also let them know that, yes, this was going to happen. And of course, that was done within the period in which that attack, took place. So it's a good thing that there's some kind of foreign assistance in terms of intelligence. Well, we thought, let's not forget, rewind, and then at a point in time, well, in November, after the U.S. did categorize Nigeria as a place of concern, well, we did see the Department of War bring out some scenarios. Well, some of those scenarios includes providing intelligence for the Nigerian security operatives to come out and then do the groundwork themselves. And then some of them includes, the next one also include what we've seen right now, conducting precision strikes from some particular places. Well, for some of us who are, who have some security, who have a good understanding of security, well, we were worried and we're thinking, okay, where will the strikes come from? But right now we've learned that, yes, it did take place from one of the American installations within the Gulf of Guinea, and it was actually carried out by an MD Reaper, which is a drone. And then for that, well, you want to say, depending on the kind of weapons, it could be a Hellfire, or perhaps it could be a laser precision, missile. And I think from what we're getting, well, it's more of a Hellfire, and that's because of what they've told us, what we've seen in terms of the remnants. But then they're still putting all that together. Well, that has to be done by the forensic people to let us know exactly what was used, and of course give us some kind of information for our own security purpose. But moving on, yes, these scenarios were planned. There was a scenario of them coming in, putting boots on the ground. Well, there's also the scenario of them supporting the Nigerian intelligence, and then also another scenario of them carrying out these strikes themselves. But they opted to use that, which involved them having this precision attack. So all in all,
we know you have so much coming from that that meal, connecting with the reality on ground. We know you have so much to tell us. We'll come back to you.
Alarm over the discovery of an undetonated. Thank you for joining us on Newsday. In our top story, the residents of Jabo in Tambuwal local government area have raised an alarm over the discovery of an undetonated missile following strikes by the United States of America. A farmer on Friday had found the undetonated missile in his farm hours after another missile had exploded kilometers away. While the area has been cordoned by security agents to prevent access to civilians, military authorities say the weapon has been dug out and explosive experts will be working to safely detonate the device.
After the Thursday blast, on Friday, a farmer in our village decided to go to his cassava farm. There, he found an undetonated missile in his farm. He made an attempt to dig it out, but he couldn't, and later mobilized people, and they used rope around the undetonated bomb and used a camel to drag it out. And later, the traditional ruler of our community came and sent everybody away and invited security agencies who cordoned off the place and asked everybody to leave for safety.
Now, joining us live from Sokoto for an update is Arise Chief Correspondent Ferdinand Ora. Good afternoon, Ferdinand. What more can you tell us about this unexploded ordnance? Is it coming, or was it fired from the American ship?
of the other, which exploded in another site. But this time around, the difference is this is undetonated, and immediately the authorities had to walk. And so if you look around me, police personnel trying to provide some cover for some other persons, the military personnel from the ordnance team who are in there trying to work on it. Perhaps that the scenario is trying to see if they can actually detonate it without any casualties. Now, also, if you take a look behind us, also, well, you will see the cordon, and of course, you will see that they have restricted access to the villagers. Well, the stories, surrounding it is quite laughable, and I say so because it's one quite From what we were told by eyewitnesses, a farmer found the device on Saturday afternoon, early evening, and then guess what? He called some other persons. They saw it, and then they tried to dig it out. I think you have that visuals. Perhaps you can indeed let the viewer there see it. They tried to dig it out, and guess exactly what happened? When they couldn't pull it out, they got a camel and then tied the rope to it. They got a camel, tied the rope to it, and tried to dig it out. Now, you just want to see that that's indeed calamity that was averted at that point, because if that had detonated, trust me, it would not have been a funny scenario. So that's exactly what they are working on. Just behind us, we have an ordnance team, and then we also have police personnel who have been able to provide some form of restrictions for the, just behind us. The villagers are still there. We're trying very hard to see exactly what they can get. And then also some other security personnel are using the opportunity to lecture these people at this point, to let them indeed realize that this is still an active situation. From what we have seen, it is very possible that there could still be another somewhere, and that's exactly how they are treating it. So they are informing the villagers, making them understand that this is the point where wherever you see, you have to let us know, and so that the experts can indeed come in, like exactly what they are doing.
12 a.m. I've been very busy throughout the day. We're having a 5-day Islamic gathering at Ipokuma, at the unknown mosques at Ipokuma, for Muslims of South, East, and South-South. Muslims from South-East and South-South. We have some visitors and observers, but it's mostly a Muslim program for South-East and South-South. But that's not what I'm going to talk about now. A lot of people have been sending questions to me, inboxing me, on what I said about the origin of Abam people. I am here. I am in my house. And I don't think that no man what? I don't think that this, where are they? Don't be fooled. Have you seen the disgraced? It's so shameful. So people have been inboxing me, and that I said something about the Abam people, the Oafia people, the Abriba people, the Tem people. And I said these people are originally Ijaw people. They are originally Ijaw people. And a lot of people, in fact, a lot of Abam people had come to inquire and ask me questions. First, I want to say that I headed an Abam man walk-in house in Kalaware land before I ascended on the stool of my forefathers to become Dabayamakri the first, a minor of the source, Elen Kalaware Tosramapri. The house I headed, Ediabali, was an Abam man who came to this thing. It was, I'm inside my house. I've always been in my house. I'm not a coward. The job people are not cowards like you. Nobody can chase me from my house. I'm inside my house. And it's so shameful and laughable. Did you see, I saw the news on Arise. Innocent people's villages, they created craters, small leveling place, no life lost, nothing happened. There was nobody was harmed. There was no bandits in the vicinity where this bomb landed. Innocent civilians. It's so disgraceful and so shameful. So disgraceful and shameful. And what's happening in Lagos? Whether some of the drones, they said it comatose missile, which is a lie. What went to Sokoto, which the ordinary people in Sokoto had come to say openly were drones. And they did not harm any bandit. They were thrown in open fields where innocent people are. Open field endangering the life of innocent people. So I will not dwell on that because that is not what I came for, but I think it's shameful and we believe these lies by these people. We believe these lies by these people. I'm a Muslim. I'll continue to be a Muslim and I'll continue to talk about Islam. I'm proud to be a Muslim. But what I'm talking about is about my people now. If you have any other proof of where the bomb landed and killed one bandit, one terrorist, just one terrorist, come here, I challenge you. Come here and show us the proof that one terrorist or one bandit was killed by a so-called bomb from United States of America. So I'm not going to waste my time with you because of your so-called precision strike. You want me to show you the precision strike you are talking about on an ordinary field? No. See your precision strike.
Glory be to God, there was no loss of life and no loss of property.
Your precision strike.
45 is no any loss of life.
Your precision strike on another field. Look at it. Precision strike.
So you can see there is not any loss of life. It will just fire. Look.
Precision strike. Oh, Preci. Look at your precision strike. Holy. If they see your precision strike.
Around 10:45. There is no any loss of life, no any loss of property. You can see by your naked eyes, so you can see.
Mohammed Ali Ringim, an ex-security expert. Securing lives and properties is my area of specialization. I want to see this very moment to call upon His Excellency, the United States of American President, Mr. Donald. Please be aware that Nigeria, we are not suffering from religiosism, tribalism. We are not persecuting Christians. We are always living together with Christians and Buddhists, Sikhs, Hindus, Taos, Maos, Confucius, Baha'is, Rastas, Satanists, and Chantos. all these religious denominations, if they may be at Nigeria, we are living peaceably with them because we are suffering from humanitarianism. Mr. Donald Trump, let me be aware that Nigeria is not Vietnam. Nigeria is not Afghanistan. Nigeria is not Iraq. Nigeria is not Iran. Nigeria is not Venezuela. If you attempt to encourage and make aggression and send your armed forces to Nigeria to wage war, it's an unscrupulousness. But be aware that our mosquitoes, they are waiting for your soldiers to bite them and infect them with malaria fever to die instantly.
Oh, body they sweet to me. Body they sweet to me. I know say, well, I only wait for me since. English Alaje, come and give us the full gist of the bombing, the US bombing in Nigeria. How Chief Ezemu Kabiesi Seriki Trump think do we work last night for Nigeria here. We not only wait for me since. I know. And I'm here. You know the story. We wish you a Merry Christmas. This one, body they sweet to me. Body they sweet to me. I almost. Yeah. Body they sweet to me. When Nigerians thought this man was not gonna come again, the man showed up at night. He just came like Jesus Christ. Yo! When Nigerians were sleeping. Boom! And the most interesting part of this bombing, where the US Army bombed this, you know, Donald Trump will call that Islamic, radical Islamic terrorist or jihadist, radical. The most interesting part of this whole bombing last night was that no civilian lost their life. No civilian, no single one. If the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force carry out this kind of bomb yesterday night, by now, civilian dead body for those surplus. Civilian dead body go surplus. They go say a mistake. See, no civil, no single one person wound. No one person wound for this attack yesterday night. Donald Trump, Igwe. No one person. I never finish at the gist they come. Gist that part. See the particles from the bomb. See the particles here. These are the particles from the bomb. This one happened for inside Jabu community, inside Tambua local government area of Sokoto State. Now this happened. The date, make I know Congo change and say that 25th.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this meets you well. Honestly, with the way Sheikh Gumi is going, he's going to even cause more harm than good to the religion of Islam. I sincerely do not support what he's doing, because I wonder how you are going to be sympathetic to terrorists and forgetting the victims of the terrorists. How can we continue like this? And if Sheikh Gumi continues to do what he's doing, it's going to even make the situation more complicated, and because he's an Islamic cleric, is going to bring more bad light to the religion of Islam. I am advising Sheikh Gumi to read the room. Please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand what is happening and stop making, he should just stop commenting. Because he is further he's exacerbating the entire situation to be even worse than what it is. We cannot support negotiation with terrorists. There is nothing you are going to come and tell me that is going to make me accept that these guys are doing the right thing or they're unaliving people because of something was done to them. We have to be very, very strategic in our thoughts. So please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand the situation, because now that the whole Christian genocide thing is trending, now that we're having a lot of attention in our country, now that the religion of Islam is really painted in a bad light, it is not a good time. It is not a good time for such comments and remarks. Please, he should stop it. I am not with Sheikh Gumi on his plight of negotiating with terrorists or bandits. There is nothing that you can compare to the life of a human being. You cannot compare the life of cows to the life of a human being. So this is just what I'm here to say. This has to stop. I am a Muslim and I disassociate myself from what Sheikh Gumi is saying. I disassociate myself from the mode of operation he wants to imbibe and say he wants there should be negotiation with terrorists. I do not support that. I do not support that. You cannot be a terrorist apologist and you are going to expect us as Muslims to support that type of ideology. So please, Sheikh, sir, please, I think it's high time you just step by the side and let's see how these things is good, because now you are exacerbating it, you're making the entire situation worse, and then the religion of Islam is being painted into a much more bad light, because now people are saying that, oh, this is it, since he's an Islamic, because you being an Islamic cleric, you are like a key figure in Nigeria and the religion of Islam in Nigeria. So anything you say is going to be generalized and is going to be taught that every Muslim in Nigeria has the same context, has the same ideology of negotiation with terrorists. I disassociate myself from that, and please, sir, I urge you to just please remain quiet for the meantime. I'm begging you in the name of God. Negotiation with terrorists has no place. It has no place in humanity. How do you want the families of the people that were unalive to think? How do you want them to feel and think? Please, sir, this should stop. Thank you. Peace and love.
I am so happy to see someone who told Sheikh Gumi the absolute truth to his face. The idea of negotiating and pampering terrorists is completely unacceptable. Now, I don't mean just northern terrorists, but terrorists everywhere, whether in the south or in the north. We should not pamper or negotiate with terrorists. The problem with treating them like kings or pampering them is that it makes them bolder and more powerful, and then they commit more crime. Again, what about justice? What about their victims? So when we pamper people who have killed even soldiers, it doesn't speak well of a people who want to eradicate terrorists. And it doesn't also speak well of a people who want to show justice to the victims. We should be more concerned about the victims rather than the perpetrators. A foreign country gave our government the names of the sponsors of these terrorists, but there is nothing we have heard done about it on the side of our own government. We don't even know their names. Why not name and shame them? Why is the government seems to be hiding those people? Attitudes like this makes it look as if government is shielding the terrorists. So government should parade those suspects, no matter who they are, just like they parade other criminals. The idea of integrating the so-called repentant terrorists into the Nigerian army is something else. Sincerely, if I'm a soldier, I won't be comfortable fighting side by side with a so-called repentant terrorist. We can engage them in other things, but personally, recruiting them into our military is not okay. For me, for us to get the issue of security, the government must show commitment and strong political will to do the needful. The government should not pamper terrorists, but deal with them decisively.
Okay. I appreciate you all, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. My presentation continues. Happy weekend to you all. Happy Saturday to you all. And Merry Christmas to every one of you. And Happy New Year. Yes, by God's grace, we are getting there. Yes, this Sheikh Gumi of a thing. You see the Northerner way talk just now. This is one of the things I campaign about all the time here on this platform. That it doesn't matter if this what is wrong is coming from your father, from your mother, or from anybody close to you. Speak against it. You see, now better Northerner, and I talk just now. Better Northerner calling out Sheikh Gumi, saying that the man is giving bad image to all the Northerners. Why is he speaking for terrorists? This is what we talk about all the time on this platform. Why some of you will choose to be selective. When it comes to your papa, you'll say no. You don't want to crucify him. Now another person, papa, your mouth will be wide. You know? No, that's not the way to fight injustice. That's not the way to fight for a better Nigeria. If you are selective over your fighting, then you are not doing anything. For me, I don't care who you are to me. I don't care how close you are to me. If you are doing the wrong thing, I'm going to call you out. I don't care. Except say I don't hear them. So I'm happy that everybody is calling out that satanic Gumi, advocating for terrorists, you know. And I would like to appreciate those of you right there already on the comment section, because I still have some important videos to play. I'm going to post out a link now. Those of you that want to talk on this cool evening, you just let us know and come in, you know. Thank you very much, Mother, for Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you, my lovely mother. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do for us here. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, everyone right there. A link will be posted, yes. You know, thank you, everyone right there. I can see Discussion Channel TV, Black Panther, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia. Thank you, my wonderful people. Now, God bless you now. Thank you, Mother Stella, Ima Sevedo. Thank you very much. My Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate you all. Arrange TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bonus, I can see you right there. Divine Cross, thank you very much. I can see you as well. And we have many more right there. James Osage and many others. A lot of you have commented. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, I'm gonna go bless you now. So, but I'd like us to move on this same satanic Gumi again.
Sheikh Gumi, and I beg Nigerian government, who is Sheikh Gumi and what does Gumi know about insecurity and how to end insecurity in Nigeria? Nigerian government ori buruku lensheo. The thing we go destroy APC before corruption and criminality will be hypocrisy. So today, now Nigerian government help America to come and bomb terrorist targets in Nigeria. Yeah, they smell. Ori buruku lenshe. Our thoughts and prayers are with all APC supporters because it's not easy to defend this kind of ori buruku and to stand on this kind of Oshi mandates. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Make una continue to deceive ourselves, Nigerian government. No wonder one former head of state say once insecurity lasts more than 48 hours, then the hand of government they inside. Until you have a government that is sincere to name and call out and bring to book sponsors of terrorism and financiers of terrorism, we have a long way to go. So no matter the help where America won't help any country, you can only help that country to the extent where the country is ready to help itself. Nigerian government, who is Sheikh Gumi and waiting is sabi about insecurity and how to end insecurity. According to report, now former military officer and his son is also a serving military officer. If it were another person where they conduct themselves with all the actions all these years, all the negotiations and interactions with terrorist elements and all the allegations and interviews, it never reach make DSS invite person to begin to question them. Are you people more interested in protecting terrorists or terrorist financiers rather than protecting victims of terrorism? One of the most ridiculous interviews where I don't even watch or listen to from the Sheikh Gumi, according to Punch, the report say Sheikh Gumi said no nation should allow its land to be a theater of war and no nation should allow its neighbors to be their enemies. If Nigeria wants military assistance, China, Turkey, and Pakistan can do the job effectively. You forget to add Afghanistan now. You don't even know the real people where you go call. This alone should tell you all that you need to know. But unfortunately, even the Sheikh Gumi is not an elected government official or is not officially working for the government. What of the Minister for State for Defense, Bello Matawali, with all the allegations, including from the current head of government for his own state, all of the allegations waiting happen, the person is still seated there as Minister for State Defense. Waiting is they defend and who is they defend? Nigerian government, go ask yourself the question whether you are more interested in protecting victims or protecting terrorists and terrorist sympathizers. Ori buruku leshe. And make I give una some of the few reasons to show you that to defend APC, you need to really hibernate your brain, as Daniel Bwala talk. He said the human brain, they work efficiently for 24 hours, 7 days a week until you join APC. So now APC now call America now, help them with intelligence to come and bomb and take out terrorist targets. So now when I feed give intelligence, meanwhile, former Minister for Defense said that they are unable to track some of the terrorists because they have superior equipment to even Nigerian military. Ori buruku leshe. So when they fit work with America for them to come and bomb people, but the time where Nigerians they call on people, they say that they call on international intervention. Bayo Nanuga put a statement say we will never forgive and forget Peter Obi for killing so you will not forgive and forget Peter Obi, but now they coordinate with the people for external and international intervention. Ori buruku leshe. Oshileshe Nigerian government. And then again, so when I know say now when I give US intelligence to come and bomb terrorist targets in northwest Nigeria. So you have now agreed, say, when I've been they lie and deceive Nigerians, say na banditry day for northwest. It is bandits for years when they call them bandits. The statement of the US president been they clear. He said they took out and they targeted ISIS terrorists. So you people were rather playing and deceiving Nigerians, saying na bandits, na this, they operate for northwest. Meanwhile, it is a strong terrorist organization like ISIS terrorists, according to the statement of the US president. So you don't confirm, say there are ISIS terrorist groups that have been operating in the northwest. Ori buruku leshe Nigerian government. Until you come out straight and get a government that is sincere to weed out terrorists and not cover up terrorist sympathizers, everybody in a potential victim, the whole country is in trouble. Look at what they call government for Nigeria. Just look at what we call leadership for Nigeria. To collect tax, you need France. To fight insecurity, you need America. So which one when as government when I get expertise to do on your own? If not to engage in embezzlement, corruption, crime, and criminality, when be overall best, that one you go be first position and first runner up. You don't need international support. The same international support when they abuse citizens for calling on intervention. You do 360 turn around, say we coordinated, we gave them intelligence to do Oriburuku intelligence. Make una say Oriburuku intelligence. Intelligence so una use add una own firepower to go to Benin Republic. You could not add your own manpower to your intelligence to take out terrorist targets. You needed to wait for another country. Oh, Shilai Nigerians, this one what would they do? The more you look, the less you see. Now express with this. So to get a government that will put value on human life, protect innocent civilians and citizens, you must get government that is not only competent and capable, but government will get sincerity of purpose to handle problems from the root cause and not chase shadows. This one way that they do now, washing and setting. Nigerian government, if you mean well to end insecurity, as America or any other country, they help you, help yourself. Name and bring to book sponsors and financiers of terrorism, both in government and out of government. Ask yourself the question, are you more interested in protecting sympathizers and sponsors of terrorism rather than the victims of terrorism? It is a shame on you and you are amongst government most miserable if you can fail so hopelessly in the primary responsibility of government to protect human life. My name is Peter for Nigeria. May Nigerians receive the courage and wisdom to liberate ourselves from this affliction we call the government. God bless Nigeria.
Sheikh Ahmad Abubakar Gumi spoke about Nigeria's insecurity with a boldness that many admired and many others questioned. He spoke when others stayed silent. He visited forests when others watched from studios. He defended dialogue when bullets were flying. And most importantly, he spoke without fear. At least, that was how it appeared. But something has changed. Today, Sheikh Gumi is no longer just speaking boldly. He is speaking cautiously. He is suing. He is warning. He is saying openly that his life is in danger. So the big question Nigerians are asking is simple. Why now? Why does a man who once spoke fearlessly about bandits, terrorism, and government failures now believe that his statement falsely attributed to him could cost him his life? What has changed in Nigeria's security landscape? And why are opinions sharply divided over whether Gumi is genuinely under threat or simply afraid that the rules of the game have changed? This story is not just about defamation. It is about power, perception, global attention, and the thin line between free speech and national security in a country under international watch. Sheikh Gumi's decision to sue two Facebook users, George Udom and Bello Isiaka, brought everything to the surface. According to court documents, The two allegedly published a Facebook post on December 23, 2025, claiming that Gumi had issued a deadly threat against Nigeria's Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa. The post accused Gumi of saying that if military operations against bandits continued, the defense minister's family in Zangokataf would be eliminated. Gumi categorically denied this. Through his lawyer, Suleiman Lere, he described the post as malicious, reckless, and deliberately crafted to paint him as a terrorist sponsor. He said the false statement endangered his life, damaged his reputation, and exposed him to possible retaliation from security agencies and angry citizens. But beyond the courtroom drama, Nigerians began to ask deeper questions. Why is Gumi afraid now when he had previously made far more controversial statements without consequence? What do you think? Is this fear justified, or is it sudden panic?
Now my papa be this so, I no get another one. Now my papa be this so, eh. Now my papa be this so, I no get another one. Now my papa be this so, Daddy Donald Trump. Now my papa be this so, you go live forever. Now my papa be this so, I love you so much. Now my papa be this so, now my papa be this so, eh. Yes, so Daddy Donald Trump. I dey tell people say you are my father, but people know they believe. Now you don't prove them wrong. Say you be my papa. Papa wey father their father. Papa wey they hear the cry of their children. God go bless you, my father. God go bless you real good. I love you. Anybody wey no like this video, go hug Transformer. To be continued.
All right, guys. That's all I have for you guys this evening. Thank you very much for your time with us. I would like us to discuss this particular one here. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in before I move on to my wonderful panelists. They're already there waiting for me. I appreciate you all. How na day? How na they enjoy na Christmas, my people? How na they eat na turkey, chicken, cow. I don't know what you cooked on your Christmas. Let me know. What you not cook? You know, some of them not invite me because I don't know why. And I go some of them house and not open door for me. I go Black Panther house, not open door. I go Mr. Jonathan house, not open door. You know, I go many people house. You know, they go the hard pot on top of wardrobe. I don't know.
You were the snore.
I come to house. I was in Canada.
You were snoring while the fire was on. You were snoring, busy snoring. I was trying to wake you up. You know, wake up.
No, you showed up late.
Don't mind now. They sleep when we fight war.
Hi, wow, my brother, Black Panther, my brother. You know when I told you that this cannot happen, but you said no, I should not worry that it will happen. Donald Trump will come. So I believe your words now. I'm very happy.
Today, anything I talk here, I'm not talking from the books of this issue. For this issue, where concern America, if I tell you, I they come from God, they monitor what they have for that fourth triangle, the defense home. They are released. Now they take talk here. Not because just they take talk. Now they read their release, a press release about what's going on, how their formation in Nigeria, everything. They're not a closed book. They release them for us here.
All right. You know, let me take some calls quickly so that I can come to you guys. Well, Madam Regina, yes, now for New Year, I want to come on our house. I'll call your house on New Year Day. I'll come and raise TV on New Year Day. Madam Stella, I'm coming to your house on New Year Day. So I want to call shop rice. Isaac, I'm coming to your house. Mr. Pansat, I'm coming to your house on New Year Day. If you not hear somebody knock for door, now no say I meet there. Lucy, and many more. I'm coming to your house on New Year's Day. Look at they expect me. Let me take this call. Hello, Mother Deborah. Thank you very much, man. Guys, we're gonna press on the like button to share. I'm only gonna take just 2 calls and I'm done. Just two. I want my people on the panel. Let's hear from them. We have the lions and tigers on the panel. Thank you, Madam Deborah. Can you hear me now?
It's really lions and tigers.
Yes, so these people with the panel, so they are lions and tigers. They vandalize the topic. Thank you, ma. Merry Christmas.
Compliment of the season, though. Yeah, to everyone watching. Just a quick one. Honestly, it's very annoying listening to all these terrorist sympathizers. Very irritating. And the fact that they are even giving them audience and making them look important is even what is more annoying, you know. So I'm happy that more people are coming out to speak, because this man, this shape, and he's saying what he like. So why on earth will anybody support a man who is advocating for people killing people? You see, the problem is when good people are silent and this kind of people are giving audience, the silence of the good people is what is aiding and abetting this kind of evil to continue. How can a man be coming out all the time and be saying things like that? I'm happy that most of the good Muslims are coming out to distance themselves from this man, because if they continue to keep quiet, indirectly they are supporting what he's saying. It's like you see all these fake pastors too in Nigeria that are doing all these things, like Chris Okafor and some of them. If a lot of Christians in Nigeria just keep quiet and allow this kind of people to continue doing what they are doing, it will only encourage them to continue to do more, because the good Christians are keeping quiet. The people who are supposed to checkmate the bad ones are not doing what they are supposed to do. So when the righteous are silent, evil flourish. That's what the Bible says. So I just hope that more people will come out and condemn what people like this are saying, you know. And those of them that are coming out to talk now, where were they when they were killing innocent people? But it's now they suddenly know that they want to come and talk, since they have been killing Christians in the north, and for how many years they were all quiet. It's now that Donald Trump is doing something that suddenly they all have something to say. It's now they want to come out and talk. Even that one that called himself, I don't even know his name, Asari Dokumbo, what's his name, is coming out to talk. What is he not in Nigeria when these Fulani bandits are killing people here and there? What did he do? It's now he's coming out to come and talk. It's just so annoying, even listening to people like that. They suddenly come out now. They want to talk, but when these things were happening, they were all quiet. Innocent lives were being lost. I just hope that Donald Trump will do more. I just hope that he will do more, because until something drastic happens, these people will never stop this nonsense. If care is not taken, they will turn Nigeria to Afghanistan. So I just hope that something drastic will happen so that this menace will stop. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, Madam Deborah. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you.
That you are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. All right. That's it. Callers, I'm not taking more call today. I just want us to talk right now. I'm not going to call anybody. I want us to talk within ourselves, since now 4 of us night day here. I appreciate you all right there on the comment section. Please just do your part by pressing on the like. Help us to share. You can press on the dollar sign. Encourage what we do. It's still festive time. You know, put smile on my face. God bless you, my people. Now God will bless you now. Thank you very much, Black Panther, for coming in, Mr. Jonathan for coming in, and Ogasian for coming in. Anybody that want to join us or join them, come in and let's talk together on this late broadcast. I'm not gonna know if I came on late, but I know it be. Christmas is still going on here, and that's what we are currently doing. And I know how it be for here, you know. Okay, let me surprise you guys with something. While Black Panther is talking, I'll surprise you guys with something. Black Panther, talk to us. Thank you.
My brother, my brother, my brother. May God bless you. May God bless everyone. May God bless our mommy. And I say again, a very beautiful Merry Christmas we all have had. And I'm saying it again, we are going to have a prosperous and a fruitful 2026. In our eyes, we will see the handwork of what we have been fighting for. And it will definitely bring us fruit, a very fruitful one. The fruit will be juicy and we all celebrate. That thing that we've been wishing for, we will get it, we will have it. Because God knows our heart and we are desperate to have a peaceful nation that we can call our own. And we all can say we are citizens of a rebirth of a new nation that we can call our own. And we all be proud of it. That is what we have been praying and we have been talking, we have been fighting for. And I want to say, start from today, I want to say right here that everyone has the right to speak and everybody has the right to say and, you know, talk on that speech that person has made and try to, it's either where you've learned from, either you have to add on it or you have to purify it or you have to make it more substantial. It all depends on your school of thought. But something I've learned to listen to a lot of people, even the bad dudes. I've learned to listen from them and I've learned to pick their words. I learned that thing from someone very great. Pick their word, forget the face, pick that word. Mortar on those words. You will get something from it. And that will link what you have been fighting to get. I would like to say here that the Pontus has started what he has promised. And he started it on a good day. And I want you grab this opportunity to say, the President of the United States, I want to say, I thank you and may God continue to bless you and give you the strength to continue, the boldness to continue, because this is not a race for Nigeria per se. It's a race, a fight for humanity. It's a fight for humanity's sake. As a president that has humanity in his heart, you have brought out that humanity. You have expressed it. You have heard the cry. You have seen the lame. You have seen the dead. And we have shown you practical, physical things that have been happening. And thank God, our bishop that stood for the right thing, they've gone out there. Our doctors, professors, they've gone out to meet with different bodies that linked up to the White House. And thank God we got into the White House with our words, with our pictures, with our videos. Thank you, Mr. President, President J. Trump. Thank you. We'll keep on praying for you so that the enemy does not even get close to your doorstep. We know you are not perfect. No human is perfect. But the humanity in you, you have displayed. You have displayed it. And may God bless you. May God bless you from my heart. May God bless you. That is my prayer for you. And I want to say, yeah, it has just started. Today, we got information that the ISRO has started roaming around the Northeast. Started roaming around the Northeast, and they are going around, and we'll soon hear more strikes. And that after the arrest by done is what more strikes will come in. This is called precise targeting. They don't want to waste money because that weapon you see coming down is just a micro zoom of the weapon they can use. And when you are doing a precise targeting, the president have to give a command on the kind of weapon you, because there are some weapons that will take you more than 50 kilometers to take anybody that stands on that perimeter to take them down. So we pray we don't get to that extent, because if it go further than that, we will have many civilian casualties. And I want to say here that the Fulani gathering and the Fulani plan for the past how many decades has just been crushed. And the president, you see, when sometimes we say God works in a mysterious way, and the Bible says all things shall work together for our good. You see, there was a word that was out there that Tinubu might be the access point for us to get what we really want. And I'm beginning to see it, because the America will get what they want. And it is not going to escape the hands of it's not going to move, not going to be shaken. America has already gotten what they want, and they're going to have a military base in Nigeria. Whether you like it, whether you jump, whether you catch transformer, they are going to have a military base. The military base is not to steal your mineral resources. Definitely, we are going to pay for those bombs that are flying. Definitely, because we are already in line. Our government is already fused into it. Our government agreed, but our government did not tell them the place to take on. They only agreed. The precise targeting, the hands of the Nigerian government was not in it. It was done with the taxpayers' money of the American state, and nothing short of that. So when they come and tell you that, oh, the Nigerian intelligence, we got no intelligence. Our intelligence have been infiltrated. There's no, if you're intelligent, if you have intelligence, and you have a general, a brigadier general, who has a signal port in him, that port is a secured port, which all the generals that are in the front line of action do take. And when they press on it, nobody but the control room knows where the general is. And the question is, how did the terrorists get the general? That is the fundamental thing, and America don't joke with it. That thing that happened that day confirmed and reaffirmed that the Nigerian military have been infiltrated in a very wide formation. That is it. And America has said all the ISIS, all those affiliations will be, they will not, America will not be standing where those people will rise up, because the geopolitics, many Nigerians does not know. But I'm going to picture out the geopolitics to some audience that will understand what I'm saying. You see, Netanyahu spoke, and the next thing, what happened? The president of Israel, the prime minister of Israel, and the next thing what happened, boom, boom, boom. That means he was well informed. That means he knows what is happening. That means there's a geopolitics behind this stuff. Now, let us figure it out. If the ones in Iran and the Middle East have been taken care of, and they are they've been taken care of very well, but they are still having a little bit of cell to move around. What do they need? Finances. Terrorism in Nigeria is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. When I was saying it, that they are after your resources, people think I was joking. If they get hold of your resources, which they have almost, if they get hold of it, all the sleeping cell, I repeat, all the sleeping cell will rise up again, because what makes terrorists spring forth in a very wide way is resources. They use resources to infiltrate into any government. They use resources to get all their allies in wherever they want to get it from, they will get to it. Therefore, America has to come in here, and the geopolitics will be played. We cannot escape from it, because we have been telling our government to rise up to the occasion, but they refuse. Not to talk about it, we brought in somebody that we don't know, we don't have his record, and he sat on that throne. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's an ally. What do you expect? Everything that the government needs, the American government needs for this process to be concluded, has been accepted. So therefore, I say here, it's not by boasting. The plan of the Fulani, whatever they think they have, to say the oil in so place there is all over. What they did to the Uganda, the Nigerian people should do it to them by isolating them. Isolating them because they are causing a war against the Nigerian state. That is what Gumi is doing. Gumi is a sleeper cell. A lot of people know. Gumi is a sleeper cell. Gumi is a cell on his own. On his own is a cell. But it came to you as somebody that is linking the Nigerian government to settle this thing with the terrorists. Gumi, as it is today, is a cell on his own, commanding a lot of people. I want to take you guys back. Well, there was a release of information that said the generals of this terrorism, they are in the government. They are in Nigeria. What happened? The faces started coming up. Matawale face. I will mention Matawale. Whether you like it or you don't want to hear it, let him come and sue me. Matawale is there. Erufai is there. He confessed. Your NSA man is there. Gumi is there. Gumi is there. It's on the record. All of their names are there. We are all seeing it every day. But why are we shouting? Why are we pampering them? We don't need to pamper them. They are on the radar. Yeah, I don't need to talk on Gumi or whatever he says. It's not my business. It's already on the radar. So whatever he gets, that's his blessing. But what we should be focused on is how to get our country intact again. This is an opportunity for us to stand and seek for good governance. Have a rebirth of a nation is by having a constitution, a new constitution. If we have that, final, nothing else. If we have that, you expunge all the Islamic whatever that is in that book, you expunge it out. We have a society free of any religious affiliation. It must be so, because we are all born, we are equal before one God. Nobody serves a different God. If you see all the gods, all the people serving different religions, they all come together to one pot, and that's the supreme God. So why can't we live together? If Jesus can live with the Pharisees, the Jews, and other tribes, why can't we as a nation live together? Why? Why should we subject other people, other religion, to subject them to a level whereby you even deprive them of their own food, you deprive them of their own resources, you deprive them of a lot of things. And these things have been stolen out of this country for the past 50 years. To various nations. Nigeria has been building nations with our own resources. All the cities here, and Nigerians are so accommodative, and they give room. We are not a volatile people. We are not people that respond spontaneously. We give room for changes. We are like, I would say, Nigerians. Our character is like we give room for people to adjust and let us see how they will change to conform to what we are thinking, we are reasoning. But they are not doing it. So we thank God that the Americans are coming. And when we are saying that the country is going to react, some of us were doubting, Nigerians were doubting, but we weren't talking out of our own experience. We weren't talking out of our own, maybe somebody will say we are emotionally attached. Yes, we are emotionally attached. That does not play a role when you want to give out information. What plays a role is that you are getting some facts from the main source. We are getting reports from the defense. They were releasing it. Their body movement tells us, we that are here, that these guys are just waiting. And we got a signal. And we didn't know for 3 months. The ISRO have been roving, taking off from Ghana, roving around the entire north, mapping, doing what is called geo-mapping for a strike. And that's where we got that confirmation, because that jet does not come out without no strike. It doesn't come out without no strike because it's a military jet and they pay for it. They pay heavily. It's in the millions of dollars that the Americans have been spending. More than, as I'm talking now, more than $100 million have been dispensed just for these few days, and they are still doing it for us, for Nigerians, for us to get our freedom. That is why anybody that talks against this, that talks against mineral resources, they are coming to steal our mineral resources. Am I going to give you my car and you use for 2 years? You will not pay me back on it. It's a matter of coming to a round table, discussing it. It's not something that we are not alone in this world. The world is a global village. Yes, we have agreed. And they have everything. By designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern, it has opened up the airspace, the Nigeria airspace. Don't you people know? If that thing comes in, your airspace is already open. There's nothing you can do. It is a superpower. If you cough, the whole earth shake. They are not there to colonize you. They are not there to dominate you. They were there in Saudi Arabia for more than 30 years. After that agreement, they left Saudi Arabia. They did everything, but Saudi Arabia was under attack. They have to come back there, have a base there. What is happening in Saudi Arabia now? They're not developing. They are building 3 cities. One of the cities worth $500 billion US. One city. Their government is building it with what? With the proceeds from the resources that God gave them. America was there. Why didn't they stay there forever? Why did they say they stole their oil? But there was an agreement. That is one thing. That is one thing they sell into Nigeria. All these looters of our resources, they sell it to them. They will make you hate someone instead of them to know that this world is all about an agreement. You have to sit down, negotiate. We must learn to sit and negotiate. You don't have the science. Saudi Arabia got the science by allowing America to sit on the round table. They got the science. Now America is out of there. They are the one handling. They localize their industry because there was a transfer agreement of technology. But we in Africa here, we refuse because we have dirty leaders. They are always scared because they belong to the archaic days. Let the youth take over. They will say no. Because they are scared of their tomorrow. We are not scared of our tomorrow. We need to sit on the round table. Gone are those days where Africa will get scared. We want to isolate. We cannot isolate ourselves. Let's throw away those days. We have to sit on the round table, join with the world, and talk business. We are talking about capitalism. We all want to be in that pool. We are talking about capitalism. We're talking about socialism. Yes, all inclusive. But we still have to sit on the round table and do this. Whenever America comes, you say, oh, they want to come and steal your... It's just an old rhetoric. It's not like that again. America will not come without anybody's consent. But you're not going to tell them where to strike. But if you agree on that consent, they will use their resources to gather their own information. And that's all. Because they tried it once before. The Nigerian military, they made caricature of it. They expose what they have given to them to the terrorists. So do you expect them to now confide in you again? There's no way. That is why America have to spend more millions to make sure that the IRS go around and scan where they want to precise striking. That is why you see you don't have casualty. Where the casualty is, your Nigerian media, the Nigerian government, they know, but they won't tell you because they are guiding Nigerians, they are guiding their heart. They don't want it to become a religious thing. That is why they don't want to show you the picture. You see Arise, the spokesperson of Arise that was on ground there. You see the way he was talking. He was saying most of you are thinking that the bombing was not precise. It was precise. He even gave a clue within the border of Niger, where they have their sleeper cell there. It was right there where they gather, where they build their equipment, where they build their bomb, where they receive weapon. Everything was taken down. Nigerian government will not show you, but the American government will release it. But the satellite release will be out very soon. It's still classified. When they unclassify it, we will all see it. So all this rubbish they are talking, they are laughing like Asari Dokubo. That one that is just a stroke of my finger, palm is off the planet. What's this saying? Does it have anything? Even the weapon that is using, is it not made in America? What's he saying? So if you buy something for your master and you use it, your master knows the trick, what he gave you. He knows it. So you cannot be bigger than your master. So Asari Dokubo is just talking because his finances have been secured by the looters. That is why he's talking. That's why he has to join. That is why he has to transfer from a Christian to a Muslim. We have Asari Dokubo dossier now. We have his picture when he was young. He was 25 years old when he was fighting in the creek. We have his picture. We know what he said. When the British came to visit him, we all got the pictures right there. We know what he was saying, but what led to his transformation? It's just a matter of cash. He wants his future to be secured. And how do we just secure this? He has to become a Muslim to secure his future. That is why he's been given contracts. Because the Fulani oligarchs are there. Those are the people your president is afraid of. Those are the people, because he himself is critically a don himself in another corrupt format. So, my people, we are in a very, God is using those people that are bad to make us get to our destination. If you look at the picture now, Gumi is contributing more. Let Gumi be talking. I want Gumi to be talking more. It makes it more juicy. The more he talks, the more he gives the American, open more doors, because he's already a cell. They know, but they're not going to talk. But let the mosaic come in. The mosaic come in, because the mosaic, anywhere America goes, they go in with them. If the mosaic come in, all this will be taken care of. All this Matawale, do you know what they discussed with your president? Why he left Matawale there? You think it's political? It's not political. Why he left all this sleeper cell that we see? He left them there. It's geopolitics. When the time comes, the water will rain on them. That one is no joke, because they must bring down the arms that are providing the finances for these cells to grow. That is a must. That is a must. So, my people, I'll give room for my brothers to throw more light to it. And as we discuss, more information to be out. This information is not what came out. It's something that I've read from the source. So I'm trying to analyze that paper so that I can bring my own understanding out. So it's left for the audience to dig into it and analyze. We don't want to go back to history, because our history is very long, because the geopolitics also have a little bit a source from our history, how Nigeria became. So we don't want to trace it through that way, but we know, we all know. So, my people, the geopolitics is already in. So if you think that this is a child's play, this Nigeria issue is no longer a child's play, my brothers and sisters. We have to take the opportunity. Let's get our freedom. Let's get a new constitution. That I am very interested. If I get that one, and if they like, maybe they can't steal now, let us see. Maybe they can't declare anything, let us see. If we have a constitution that you and I agree on. If we don't have it, we should all split. Somaliland, Israel has recognized them as a nation just yesterday. Somaliland. There's another, we call them Somaliland. If you all know, Israel has already recognized them, and the president is coming to Israel next week, the upper week, so that they can sit down and talk on bilateral relationship. So things are going on. Things are going on. If they think that they can continue like this, like I said before, if you think that it can, that thing that tied us together, if the elasticity demand, if it stretches it and it gets an elastic position, it will break. And when it break, Omar, the nation will be broken. And if it's broken, I position myself, my mentality. If it goes this way, I am there. If it goes that way, I'm there. I always have a plan B. And the plan B is that Nigeria broke, we be in peace. All we need is peace. If there is peace, there will be progress. Human being is made up of, is super intelligent. We can strive and become a greater nation. There are so many countries. England don't have any resources, but they are great. So many European countries don't have resources, but they are great. How are they functioning? How are they surviving? Must we tie our life onto the resources? Yes, God gave it to us, but we don't know how to manage it. But if we have a good nation, we have a good constitution, we will manage it very well. Why are they dragging their feet to take out jihadism in your constitution? Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to create a state police? Why is it so difficult? But people will come here, they will tell you, you don't understand. You don't understand the procedure. You don't understand something that will benefit every one of us. State policing, just honorary state policing. We cannot sit down and say we agree. Let's use state police to start, so that intel will be given to the main people, so that if intelligence is going around, those people will not be able to strike. That is what you don't know. The military work with intelligence. The DSS, they work with intelligence. Any squad you have in security, they work with intelligent gathering. You need the police, you need the local police to gather intelligence so that before they strike, you are there. So we cannot be working in a unitary format where everything depends on the army alone. No, there are some things the police can do to stop this nonsense coming on. They are using rifles. The police will be aware of it. They will have a squad like you have in so many countries. Like in America, we have a SWAT squad that is like the military. If there's any insurgent, you see them coming out with sophisticated weapons, with drones, with everything, helicopter, everything. They operate with it like the military. So these are the things we are talking about, and it's not something that is so difficult. We just need to love our country, believe in one thing: survival of humanity, survival of the average Nigeria. We want to be great. If you want to be great, we have to set up a new team for a new country, and that's a new constitution, a brand new constitution that will say we the people, we are one before God. Every religion must be given freedom to access power, to access anything that we all believe in, and that is it. Thank you, Nigeria. I'll give room for my brother and sister to speak.
Okay. Nigeria Watch. Mr. Elvis, are you there?
Yes. Let just continue, Mr. Jonathan.
Okay,
thank you, sir.
All right,
I
greet
you,
you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Yes.
I greet you. Happy weekend. And yeah, continuation of the season. I greet my fellow panelists as well. I greet you all. Dr. Sia, Mr. Black Panther, I greet you. Happy weekend to you. In diaspora, good evening, man. Good morning, yeah, where I am, or just good afternoon. God bless you, man, abundantly. And then my fellow callers and all those that are listening, the commenters rather, fellow commenters and callers. I greet you all. You're all welcome. Yeah, Mr. Black Panther, I agree with you. I listen to you, and thank you very much for your submission. You pretty much touch on the essential part of some of the areas that I want to talk about. But let me quickly dispense this man called Asari Dokubo. It is now clear that man is a moron. It's just Asari Dokubo is a moron. His own moronic character is extremely second to none. You can't compare it. So I don't think it's even worth listening to. It's so moronic in nature that it's second to none. So I will just leave it at that. All these comments you are hearing about the bomb did not hit precision. It was on see, people just don't understand. They have no clue. You think the Americans don't have the map of where they want to bomb? So they are so delusional, unprofessional to a point where they don't know that this bomb is going to end up here at this age and time. If anything, each and every of those bombs was strategic. The location where it was all strategic. I'm not going to say much because this is social media, and I see on this one. Number one, the idea behind this bombing, I believe, is to send a clear message to all the terrorists in Nigeria that there is no hiding place. You've got no hiding place. Whether you are in the open field, whether you are in the desert of Nigeria, whether you are just in one area where there are no houses at all, just green grass or complete desert area, you cannot hide. There is no hiding place. That I believe that is the first message. And as I said yesterday, they are now running helter-skelter, trying to hide. But the message is clear. There is no hiding place. They've got no place to hide. So each of those bombs, all those that are talking, that is, it landed on an open field, they don't see anything. It shows how naive Nigerians are. It shows that they don't follow international politics or even what you call the war game. They don't understand it. But because now this is peculiar to Nigeria, everybody has to speak as a Nigerian. You must have your say. So that's why they are just saying all of this. So I will give that to Nigerians. But those who have platform, who have their own platforms, and they have people listening to them, it is important to impress it on them, how naive they are. The fact that those bombs landed in those places does not mean that it just landed there for this. Each of those bombs cost millions of dollars. This strike alone that took place about less than 48 hours ago cost Americans at the minimum almost $200 million for this act alone. You think they are crooked and naive and stupid as the Nigerian government or as the Nigerian state is? They are not crooked. They cannot waste close to $200 million. These are even rough estimates. By the time they really put the numbers to it, I'm sure it will most likely double. So they can't just do that just for the sake of doing it. It was a clear message. And see, I said it yesterday, and I'm glad that Mr. Peter, Randy Peter, who came out today, he reinforced that. I'm glad. There are sensible people in Nigeria who follow politics, both local, international. They know what is going on. Not just politics. You follow even the intricacies, especially when nations are talking, when they are fighting, not dropping bombs, but when they are talking to each other, when they have issues with each other, you are following it. When you understand all these things, you cannot but come to the conclusion that Nigerian government has nothing to do with this one. That statement that it was a collaboration, please dump it. Yes, they may be informed. And as I said yesterday, that this Mr. Peter reinforced today, if it were to be that the Nigerian government was the one that, please think, if it were to be that it was the Nigerian government that provided them the intelligence of the location, then what have they been doing for the past decade? 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And that brings me to my point today, that the Nigerian government, as it is today, is not ready to fight terrorism. Take it to the bank. If you don't, at your own peril. We are all Nigerians. This government, this APC government, this set of people, they are not doing this in good faith. They don't have the intention. The Nigerian security and military structure has been so infiltrated and compromised to a point where this government cannot, and I say that cannot, in bold cap, they cannot fight terrorism in good faith. And I believe the Americans are aware of this. You cannot tell me that you want to fight terrorism and you have someone like Matawale in your defense structure. That you want to fight terrorism in good faith and you have someone like Matawale at that high level in your defense structure. You cannot tell me.
Jonathan, it's like your connection. Or is it me? Hello? Hello, Jonathan. It's like your connection. What is happening? Jonathan.
His network is hard. Oh.
It's like Jonathan, your network.
He is jumping. That is hanging, jumping, hanging.
Yeah. You may have to repeat what you've been saying, Jonathan. Nobody is hearing you.
Let Nigeria Watch take him out so that I can come back again.
Probably Nigeria Watch, put him backstage or take him out, let him come in again. This thing is not.
He's trying to talk. Oh. He's trying to talk. So let doctor, you start so that Nigeria Watch, maybe Nigeria Watch is on the background trying to help him out.
Okay, probably Nigeria Watch should do something about it. And then I'm sure Jonathan may not be aware of what is happening.
Yeah, you can call on Nigeria Watch now so that he maybe, so whether it be, or you can call him if you have a separate phone.
I think in Nigeria they play today. I don't know where Nigeria Watch will be. Okay, Jonathan, we are not hearing you. This thing is having problem. Maybe you go.
Nigeria Watch, they go watch Nigerian match. Now Nigerian match they watch so.
Maybe okay. It's a mistake anyway. Okay, let me.
We are leading now. We're supposed to be leading by now.
Now you're bad, right?
No, we're leading when Nigeria Watch was talking. We're leading 1-0.
Okay, whether they talk like saying my Atlanta team now you carry those in the days of Okocha, Olise, what be the name? Kanunwa Nkwoye, Kini, Peba, Amunike, you know those times. Anyway, thank you very much.
We are leading 2-0, 2-0, 2-0,
2-0. Okay.
I don't tell you say we go win.
Now we get African Footballer of the Year. The one last year, the current one, and the one before. So I think Osimhen handed over to Lookman. So African Footballer of the Year now, for the past 2 years now we get, and then they failed. So no.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay, Jonathan.
Okay.
What think can happen now? Oh no, your network is not good. I don't know why. Nigeria 2, Tunisia 0.
It's good now. They beat one African team yesterday, so Nigeria is going to consolidate. It's now 3-0.
Oh, 3-0.
Yeah, we are leading. They are playing fine.
Make Osimhen score. Now he be my favorite player.
Osimhen go score now. Osimhen they do play number 8 for them sometime. You go come play 9 again.
I don't know why they never one Premiership club never buy him. Anyway, let me say, Jonathan, your system connection is not good. We can hardly hear what you are saying unless you go out. Maybe you reboot and come back in again. Really, it hasn't been good now. So let me continue just to keep the thing going. Yes, I'm happy. I think the headline I just watched put was people are talking about the Christmas Day appetizer where Trump give Nigeria. So I welcome it. Even before then, I'm even saying better late than never. The way it did my mind, the Trump for don't finish job by now, since last month or when they talk for don't finish job than to allow all these people to come hold Nigeria down. Osimhen scored the first goal. Okay. So what I will say is that if not Trump or Netanyahu, then who? Who will do the job? So I thank most sincerely the president, government, and the people of United States of America, led by Mr. Trump, for bringing jungle justice to the notorious ISIS camp somewhere in Sokoto, which incidentally is the inglorious seat of the caliphate. I also thank most sincerely the Prime Minister, the government, and the great people of Israel, ably led by Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, for providing a perfect intelligence data on which President Trump acted with deadly accuracy. Like the late Abraham Lincoln stated that God brought him into this world for a purpose when he became the President of the United States of America in 1861 at the age of 60. I believe that God brought President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu into this world for a purpose. And that purpose must be, to end the many years of Christian genocide in Nigeria as covertly superintended from afar by the relics of her evil Britannic Majesty of Great Britain. You see, although the battle to free Nigerians from the iron grip of the merchants of terror and mass murder is far from won. But if the Christmas Day appetizer served by President Trump must mean anything, it is that the liberation of the nations of Nigeria that have for so long been subjugated and tormented by the wicked, evil, and anachronistic Fulani irredentism and civilization is afoot. I thank God for President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu for not shaking their historical responsibility when it mattered most. And that should explain why I will always ask, if not Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu, who will do the job? Nobody. So against this background, when people come on air and they start to talk rubbish, maybe Trump shouldn't strike Nigeria, you shouldn't allow your foreign nation to be in your country doing this. Please, I want those people to go and sleep in the refugee camp in Benue State for 1 week. Just for one, let them go there and then participate in that. Go there and stay for 1 week. They will understand. But some people for more than 5, 6, 7 years, they've been in refugee camp. They've forgotten about their ancestral homeland. And then we make budget every year, running into trillions of naira. They call it defense budget. Yet, the National Security Advisor, appointed by Tinubu, who sits during intelligence meeting when they want to review the intelligence report they are getting. It will involve the Director of State Security Service, the Director of maybe IG of Police, the Chief, and then the Service Chiefs, Army, Navy, Air Force, the President, and probably think the other one after from State Security Service, that's what they call the one for external. Then with the National Security Advisor, they will all sit there and be discussing the security, how to secure the lives of more than 200 million people from the violent attack of Islamic terrorists all over Nigeria. Not knowing that the National Security Advisor is a full member. It's like an envoy. It's like an emissary, an ally of the terrorists sitting with Tinubu. Later he will go and reveal everything and then even use our budget, the tax we pay. We buy arms, then we go and take it to them. Because those terrorists are Fulani and the National Security Advisor is Fulani. Then how then do you think we are going to win such war? You see, the mistake people often make is that America doesn't know what is going on. I recall in the past, when I read Time magazine during the Cold War, America, they were worried. No matter all their military capabilities, they are still worried about Russia. Because for somebody, you should be worried what your enemy is having. That is how you judge your capacity. If you feel that you armed yourself, you are having the best the best instrument, everything. Do you know what your enemy is having? If you don't know it, you can't rest until you know what they are having. So America tried to find out the defense and the intelligence capability of Russia. They used their spy jets to enter Russia airspace. They entered and came out undetected. They entered again and came out. They tried it the third time and then assured themselves that yes, that they have a higher capability. So for such a country that goes to the moon when they like, they go to the moon when they like and everything, and Nigeria is just feeling that you can hide. If they want, even if the terrorists go and hide in Aso Rock, they have they have the capability to detect where they are. So for somebody to say, "Oh no, they struck Sokoto," nothing, they won't. They know. From what I read, American troops are already in Nigeria, but you won't know. Ever for how many months now they've been combing every part of Nigeria. They know. They can't make mistake. Not even a country like Nigeria that is porous. Even ragtag army on motorcycle are disturbing. Not to talk of American firepower with a defense system and drones. So they can't make a mistake. My only thing is that they should hurry up. That is my own. I want them to end. In fact, when people talk about what I read in military history is that America bombed Japan, the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, I think 1945. After the Pearl Harbor of 1944, America retaliated in 1945. The quality of 1945 is outdated. America should, that is the latest carpet bombing, whereby for the next billion years, not even grass will grow in that place again. It is in Nigerian interest or the people of Sokoto or wherever to report where those terrorists are. They thought they will deceive America. They will be telling them there is an attack in Borno, not knowing that the headquarters of terrorism is in Sokoto Caliphate. So America knows what they are doing. I mean, you are not better than them. The thing is, let the job be done swiftly. That's what I want. Don't give them any breathing space. Just finish them. Apart from that, there are a list of the sponsors. And the sponsors, starting with people like this Ribadu, Erufai, Atiku, General Guzo, Shegumi, there are many now. All their sympathizers, I mean, the what is it called? The social media is awash with their sympathetic lamentation on what to do. Just handle them. Gumi was deported from Saudi Arabia because he was deemed to be a terrorist. He was banned from entering Saudi, but he's in Nigeria being a kingmaker, talking to Nigerian government. We must live with bandits. They can't go away. Go and negotiate with them. Give me money. I know where they are. Imagine the nonsense. And this is a country with commander-in-chief. Anyway, to me, like I said, what happened 2 days ago is just an appetizer. The main course maybe is still coming. I'm waiting for the main course. That is an appetizer. Appetizer will tell you what to open your stomach for the real deal. After which you end up with a dessert for quick digestion. So America should hurry up with their main course. It's not something they have to wait, because how can people be in refugee camp for nothing? No, not because of natural disaster of there was fire or hurricane, or maybe there is a flooding, or there is earthquake. Nothing. Just all of a sudden, some people from nowhere will come and just sack you from your ancestral homeland. Now you are now living in a refugee camp, as if that is where you belong. Then those people will come and take over, and then they are talking of one Nigeria. Hey, no, we have to be together, all this, all that. In fact, and then it is there's no gainsay, people must have observed. Britain is not saying anything. Maybe because former US presidents they've been listening to UK. Britain is no longer a power. The only way Britain has power
when they don't when Islam they don't pray for Westminster.
Yes, now then they block road.
With
No,
England,
then they
when
block
they will
road.
talk again.
No, listen. Then they block road for London on Friday.
Una
Block road.
go soon run come for London very soon.
What thing concern me? We Igbos have a saying that the owners of the land, we Igbos have a saying, say anywhere you go, now good thing, now you find come. Make you take the good thing, go repair your home. The bad ones, now the
You people
owners
go
of
soon
the
get
land, they know how to.
Mohammed as the king of England very soon.
Shebi, Black Panther self, you self they talk alike, say this thing. Shebi this thing, the mayor of London na Muslim for how many years now? That guy will be 1 year Trump, no say if you give Trump one tweet, he give you 10. Trump will yaban 1 billion times, he shut up.
Now when I go one market for Leicester for UK, it was on a Friday. They say now fish market where then they sell fish. It was on a Friday, and it was a normal time. I can't say the place can't dry. No people know day. On the other side, now Jumat service now they go on. Everything was shut down. But then they do Friday prayer. Inside the market, all the road they block them. I can't see.
Then they close. You see,
I say their king prefer Arab man than black man. They also get king where be Muhammad now. Just watch.
Don't worry. They never shell it. So you can imagine this kind of thing they happen for their plantation will be Nigeria. Nigeria is British plantation where then they go pluck vegetables, anything where they want. So for their plantation, now somebody they invade, they no talk to tell you. It's true. Me, what thing concern me? Everybody know. Me. So the thing is to tell you now that America has started, and in fact, not just America. A lot of credit. It is true that Trump started it, but Benjamin Netanyahu, that man, in fact, he be like say make he be prime minister till he die. We need.
They're not going to come out time. They need the guy well. He go hard to come out.
So I don't know the Israeli constitution, but we need him in one role or the other in the world.
See, the Israeli constitution, na parliamentary system. If he did there for the next 20 years.
For life. If he did there for life,
as long as his party they get the majority.
They get the majority. And do you know why? Apart from that, the Israelis personally love him because his senior brother, Jonathan, his name is also Jonathan Netanyahu, was the pilot, one of the people that flew that 90 minutes in Entebbe to go and rescue Israeli hostages Idi Amin seized in 1976. So he was one of the pilots that flew one of the plane, but when he got there, he was just waiting. He never knew that there was a sniper. He didn't take note. So they never expected it. He was one of the people they gunned down. So the senior brother, then this Benjamin Netanyahu was then, I think was a student, either in MIT, was studying. So immediately he had it, he came back to Israel, enrolled in the army and took over, started moving up. So Israelis know that, in fact, their family, they sacrificed for the greatness of the country. So I'm not really surprised if they continue re-electing him. That guy, I've never seen him mention this. In fact, you have to go and listen. Maybe Nigeria Watch, you have to look for that Benjamin Netanyahu Christmas message you played.
The guy was laughing when he was speaking it now. He knew what was coming.
He said,
he knew. He has the intelligence.
He has. So he said he wished the Christians Merry Christmas all over the world. And then somehow he was at the end, he was bringing in Nigerian Christian genocide in Nigeria and said it must stop, and it must stop now. You know the way he talks. Hey, that was on 25th, though, only for me to wake up on 26th. The thing don't shell.
When the thing they happen, I they call you because they fire about 10 Tomahawk. I was trying to call you and Nigeria was you were sleeping.
Now when I time difference. So the thing is that the thing is that when I saw that, you know, that Netanyahu, that guy and that man, in fact, I know, because for them to finish, you know, this Iraqi nuclear reactor, all those
how Pastor, you need to know, say me and you know they use the same time now. Why they call me that kind of time?
You know they sleep like that now. I call you around, that was 3 in the morning. At least you don't wake up, they play your game.
Think say Naija watch na fish. Now,
it is I be robot.
Now, he say na fish. You know, fish, you know, they sleep. Fish, I know they close. He there on. Anyway, the thing is that when I listen to the man, I will know one listener. I don't know what drew me to just said, I said, Netanyahu, somebody posted, I just listened to it briefly. He said after wishing the world Christians Merry Christmas, he dragged Nigerian matter towards the end. He said, the Christian, it must stop, and it must stop now. Now I can say the man say it will stop now.
That intelligence we get is not disputable. He had the intelligence, man.
This one, where
he was sure. That was why he said now. So that now, exactly. It be like saying give us awareness. Something they happen. No. Before you know, the bomb just fly.
Just fly that same day. If to say na like today, they happen or next week, it goes okay. But on Christmas Day, live Christmas message. After delivering it, it's like he's talking to Nigerians. He say, Christian, this thing clean must stop, and it must stop now. When he talk, I might say, how this man doing? I didn't take it serious. I just know for one reason or the other, I glossed over it. Only to wake up on 26th and see what thing that happen. I say yes. So far, Netanyahu and Trump, they work together. There's no terror. I mean, they don't demolish. There's no more Iran now. Iran, they make noise again. Nuclear, this thing. Not be one day it took Israel from Tel Aviv.
They're having an internal problem now because the owners of the land, they're about to take over because, you know, say the Muslim for Iran, they be minority. They be minority. And the king of Iran is in London. I think he's in London. So they are trying to reconcile so that he has some all the, you know, so they get 2 military for Iran. They get the one we say everybody be member, and they get the one we say they call them National Guard. That one are strictly for the
Revolutionary Guard.
Revolutionary Guard. Those one are strictly for the Sunni. I mean, Sunni, strictly for them. So those are the ones that are killing people anyhow there.
Anyway, the thing is that thank God for Israel. So when the guy talk this, and I know, say yes. See all these things, let me tell you, even the Sultan himself.
Tunisia don't score 2 goals, though.
He didn't go there, and I one penalty. He didn't go there list.
Yes.
He didn't go there list because Peter Hegseth, the Secretary of War in American Secretary of War, is no more Secretary of Defense, Secretary of War now. The guy said they are going to Nigeria. They will only eliminate the sponsors of terrorism. He talk them. And they have the list. It's not a case of you go Yumbo market or maybe on a Shaman market, they look for it. They know where they are. You know, the way America works is that first they know where they are, and they use their allies to close all their bank accounts. That is the way Americans fight their terrorism. All their assets worldwide is frozen. It's as simple as that. So by the time they do that, they will start there to deprive you of oxygen before they will not come in. So this thing happening in Sokoto, you know, see Nigerians just there quiet. People just they murmur from here to now. Like most of these people, let me tell you, somebody told me when I was in US, he said, these people you are seeing politicians, most of them will be eliminated. I said, why? He said,
Dr. CM, yes now. Yes.
Said, you wait now, make the Mossad finish their work.
My host, when I did in New Jersey, he tell me, he said Peter Hegseth. He said who are the list? He said na me and you they list. We can't they laugh. He said you know they list. I know. It's all these politicians you are seeing making nice. My Pantami, their name they. And the thing about it is that you can run. This is not a case of you run from Sokoto, go hide for Nisha, or you go for one type of one area in the world. America with Bin Laden inco, no be from Saudi income from go commit mass murder for US. No be for Pakistan they go get.
Can't go hide for Pakistan.
Go hide
they are
there.
from cave to cave.
Cave to cave. You can't hide now. America.
And America enter Pakistan. Pakistan don't know see they enter.
For where? How you gonna know? They know how to enter. And Babi, Israel is not. You see, there's what they call balance of terror. So, my host was telling me. He said, "Look, he said, make I watch out." He said, Peter Hegseth, the Secretary of War, tell Americans that they have the list of people sponsoring terrorism, and he said they will eliminate all of them. You know what? You go see now. This is not the beginning. This is not the beginning. In fact, the guy, even all this Shetima them. If me and you go know about Shetima and Boko Haram, who is America not to know? So all this thing,
CM,
yeah.
You see all these Nigerians. You see, about 2 weeks ago, when this American delegation visited Nigeria, 2-3 weeks ago, when they meet with Nuru Ribadu, some people say all things they are now, everything is okay. They are now talking. Most of these people, even Nuru Ribadu, and all, where are they in the late 80s, early 90s, when America was about to bomb Iraq, the first Gulf War? They are still meeting with the Iraqi foreign minister 2 days before.
They go far. They don't need to go that far. When this thing started, when the Bishop of Makurdi went to US to go and tell America, say, come to our aid. Look at the Christian genocide is happening. Daniel Boala. You know, they paid them now. Go to Channel, go to Arise. He said this Christian genocide, he just a frame up. He said phantom. Now IPOB. He showed them one. He showed them one paper. No, you people know it.
Yeah, he showed one paper now.
He showed what he carry paper
one
come.
Report.
He says here, International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law. They call them Inter Society. It's based at Onisha. This is IPOB propaganda. They went and wrote and then go and tell America that this. So these are lies. You see, this is what they are doing. Do you know after that, the next day or 2 days, they dispatch him to America. He went. These people safe. He said, Ted
You
Cruz,
know, even enter one place and now doorstep today.
He said Ted Cruz, where they present the bill. He said Ted Cruz, in his constituency, he's not popular. Now, I mean, sure I know here than Ebola talk about. I don't go. No, when he came back.
This is Nigerian politics, now they talk, now they do for here.
Listen, then Ebola came back. He said Ted Cruz, no day popular in Texas, that they are receiving a chap that will take over from him. He's just trying to clutch straw. That's the way. I think then go now those kind tapes go they make meaning. When he just they talk like this, he say even Trump is not popular because they are talking of Epstein file, talking of all those things. So he's looking for a way to clutch. He said
you don't understand American politics, don't mind now.
No, you know what he talk? He said we've explained to them. The people now saw reasons that really, yes, people are killed in Nigeria because of we are battling it, both Muslims and Christians, all these things they are talking. How many people? Why can't IPOB? You just talk like you know, anybody, they would like to hear anything you mention IPOB or you mention IPOB, Biafra or P2B, no more. It was in that same spirit. Daniel Bola don't do his own. Reno Mokri, go invite him friend. Una watch am now.
Yes,
go to invite that in friend. Give him brief where you go talk. The man clear in truth. Can't speak the truth. That one a physical embarrassment. That one day. Then they can't delegate Ribadu at the National Security Advisor. You know all these people, they be very. You go wear slippers on a one type of sandal slippers. If you see you just there like another malam where they say suya, where you just go to Washington, then they look at me just there. You know, they think that they are addressing a PDP or APC meeting. Just they talk nonsense. After saying all these things, Trump said, okay, you, members of the House of Reps, make una go on a fact-finding mission. These people now came to Nigeria and went to Tortiv. Tortiv is the traditional ruler of all the Tiv people. They went to him. The man admitted them to his residence and then explained everything to them. After that, they now went, this is a field study to information gathering. They went to the refugee camp. One of them was shaking. He said the testimony he had from the inmates of that IDP said they couldn't sleep. Then they now went to the Catholic Christian Benue State, because it's mainly Catholic, it's 98% Christian. He went there and they told him nothing. And to make matter worse, when that bishop who went to blow the whistle for Washington, as he was in Washington, then they attacking family. No. As the man was in Washington briefing the American public or statement, they were attacking his family and even his church everywhere in Makode that time to show him. So when these people, after seeing this, I mean, you people saw it now. Immediately, when Riley and all his colleagues, they said they will file their report back to Trump, we send them. Before then, they were giving interviews. I think I read one of the quotations. He said, Nigeria, the way it is now, currently is not supposed to be, it's not fit to be a country. They were shocked. Now listen.
Thank you. Thank you. He said it.
He said it. I mean, I don't pass to content. Just watch it. Maybe not to bring the facts.
You know that fact-finding mission you talked about. Immediately they returned. The next day, Riley gave Fox News an interview. Yes. And in that interview, he said, I'm submitting my report to President Trump before the end of the month.
You see? That is December.
I want to believe, I just want to believe that this action that was taken 2 days ago was based on that report. We don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, now because Ribadu went to go tell Trump them na IPOB, na propaganda. Okay. That's why here outside, Daniel Bola don't even they celebrate that it has gone to tell them the truth. Even insulting Ted Cruz. Say Ted Cruz self is a senator. Where they decline, they just they look for somewhere because
that man na Bola na mumu.
The greatest mumu ever. So you don't come back, they celebrate, you don't do job. Now they didn't know that America will send a fact-finding mission. Now go and tell us what is happening. Those people came after filing their report. And whatever you file for Donald Trump is like giving it to Benjamin Netanyahu. Then go to share intelligence. Meanwhile, Israeli intelligence go don't gather their own. Have you heard Daniel Bola spoke again since those the fact-finding people went back? So America has found out that it is not not IPOB matter, not this thing. That the third thief confirmed everything to them. The head of the TV people confirmed it. The people in the refugee camp, because they will take photograph now, they have camera. They will take photograph after listening to them and saying,
even sorry to cut you. Even Riley said one thing. Said what they told them when they came on ground was twice what they saw. It was worse than what they told them. Say it was worse.
Exactly.
So they cannot believe what they saw.
Exactly.
It's something that they've not seen before in their life.
That was why it's true. So when you now look at all those things, I want to hear what Daniel Bola go talk. Whether I go still they call a P2B. Okay, see Bayo Nonoga. Rather than he say Nigerians.
No, Bola don't talk now. He say Nigeria don't cooperate with for the military strike. You know they talk like Mumu now. His voice don't low.
See, listen. So which means, and listen, do you know that? That's why sometimes Nigerian journalists, I look at them and shake. They for us and say, so is it no longer IPOB that is responsible, or America acted on the report of their fact-finding team? See, do you know this thing? The mistake people are making, I think Black Panther, you've addressed it. Then Nigeria, they want to hide. Nobody they collaborate with America. America is going alone.
They are doing it alone. They just told them when they went to defense, when they went to the Pentagon, that's NSC. What he went there to do is to agree because the authoritatively told him that they are coming in.
Yeah.
So he now went there. When they now told him that look, they are not coming for anybody because he himself go reconfirm. America will not expose it to them because they've already compromised. It maybe go to confirm. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe go to confirm. Say, sure they don't go block our account or go kill us.
Even if Nigerian government is saying that they are aware of it, American loves that. You are playing into their hands.
Yes.
That is even good. But this one, no collaboration, anything. That one are just now BS.
See, okay. Let's assuming without conceding. Who Nigeria go bring us there? No be national security advisor. You go tell a secret intelligence.
I lost my audio. I lost my audio when I give my submission. I mentioned it now.
So that's why you see. So Ribadu is the person you go and call. Say, Ribadu, you are the security chief of Nigeria. Go and liaise with America. It's like you are telling Boko Haram to come and be with America.
And Matawale.
Matawale.
And
now you go tell.
Shetima. Now you go tell.
Gumi them.
So you think Americans are stupid?
You know these people. So at our level, we know all this. Not to talk of a superpower where they go to the moon. I remember my uncle used to tell me something. He said, when they tell people America is the greatest nation on earth, then go argue. He said, country where when they landed on the surface of the moon, planted their flag and collected something, and since then they go whenever they like. Those things, when they collect, they tell the world. Una know? Those things when they go to the moon, they collect, they go, you know, then they tell you. So forget all this nonsense where they talk. You see, Fulani irredentism has come to an end. America has ended it. That's why Britain is shocked. Their plantation, where then they go collect vegetable, collect fruit, collect any manner of anything where they like. That plantation now, no way. There is no way. In fact, now they will so deep. If America and Israel can handle Iran, what is Nigeria? All this Iran.
No, Oga Doctor. You know what is there? You see, people don't believe when we say the plantation, the role, the Fulani stuff don't end. They're not going to believe, but they will see it very soon, because what if immediately America settle their base, because their base is going to be in this state. What's the name of this state? Jos. It's going to be in Jos. Immediately they put their base there. That is what I saw, because they were talking about it online. Yes. So I saw that just whether na Mambila Plateau side. So immediately they put their base there back like this. That is the end of any Kurukere movement. That is the end of any Kurukere movement.
In fact, to be honest with you, Black Panther, let's look at it from another perspective. You know, this American something has shown me how shallow, even all this than Ebola, Ribadu them, Shetima, these people are shallow. When you are talking with America and they are telling you this is like you just they make noise, what do you know? Ordinary the shirt, maybe American soldier where they talk to you, you know whether a camera the shirt be. Do you know? Do you know? You don't know. That's why at this point I respected Olusegun Obasanjo. For him to say that they are killing us, whether Muslim or Christian, rich man or big man, north or south, east or west. He said we are being slaughtered. And our government is incapable. Is what he said. We seem incapable of doing something. We belong to the international community. Why can't we cry out? That is a statement. That is what you should do.
But as America, I said earlier,
when America want to go, America will say, let us get our allies. America will say, come, France, Britain, Germany, join us. It doesn't mean, but that's how to do it. So why can't Nigeria cry to the outside world? They said no. When you talk, okay, look at Gumi. That man, you know what he talk? He say, in America, they can't support Biafra. Now he boast.
That one I'm wrong, Dr. Sia. That one I'm wrong. You don't know.
I know, say people who me with themselves, they share one country.
Make we put them in one basket.
People where me with them, they share one country, self. No. I look at myself, Look at the way they are in the midst. And they are talking of negotiating. Okay. In fact, the thing is that Now the list, only that America may not make the list open. But
You
when we
see
start to
that
hear casualty,
Doctor, say, why Nigeria, this one for Nigeria is a double jeopardy.
yeah,
It is one thing to seek for outside help, which we
yes,
know that Nigeria needs. But
yes,
it is another thing for you to be compromised.
too much.
So
Exactly,
how do you now want to square it?
exactly.
Okay, you need outside help, agreed. You seek for outside help, but you are not doing it genuinely. Your military is infiltrated. Your intelligence infrastructure is, as you alluded earlier, that
Yes,
which meeting they won't do now, where be say Nuru Ribadu will not know. Where be say
exactly.
Matawale one way or the other will not be aware. Please tell me,
Yes,
shey na only
yes,
Tinubu and wetin be him name, Musa, na it's
yeah.
only the two of them are sitting down in one room now, that all these people will not be aware. So it's one thing. Yes, we need help. We are getting help,
You know,
but they
you
must
know,
show good faith.
you know.
They must show you also talked about all the IDPs. You have people in refugee camps. Bring them back home. Then we will know that you are ready. You can't do all of that. You have infiltrators, all of them within your government. They are all still there. And you say you are doing it in good faith. I mean, it's
the problem here is like this. Oga Jonathan, you see, I not go to blame Tinubu like that. I'll blame the Nigerian populace that that give people too many room, too many chances. We are just like that. That is our nation. We are just like that. We give room, we give benefit of doubt too long. Now, Tinubu he doesn't have record in Nigeria. He's a marksman. He doesn't have a record. You don't know his school he went to. You don't know his father.
Not even.
You don't know his village.
See,
Wait. You see, those things that we don't count is in America here is of national security when you don't have your data and you go and hold a national position. You know what that means? So, but Nigeria don't take that important because we are not yet a nation. That is why you see anybody who come from Tunisia come become president for Nigeria. That is it. That is why they don't respect you and I. Look at our election. We don't have a good configured election where we say they configure and well, but we have something that you can rig. Can you imagine in the whole of Africa, our election is the most notorious kind of system for election. We kill to get to power. But the Nigerian state refused to really stand their ground and say, look, we must change this thing. If we don't change this thing, we are not moving forward. We have not yet gotten there. And we cannot get there because Nigeria, they always give room. Too much room for people to exercise their stupidity before they will not notice.
The funny part, Seth, now I like to maybe let me revisit all those video tips. You see Rebadu when he there Washington, they convince the Americans. Then go they shake head, they say, look at this man. They go just they look him. When he come they talk. No Christian genocide. The only thing we have is security challenge. You know, the word of challenge. You know, Nigeria, like, there's a word then they talk. When they want to tell lies, they go invent one English.
It's like begging them. It was like begging. Did you hear him? The American people were just sitting down. They were looking at him. He was begging.
He said they want America to, let's corroborate, let them give us intelligence. Not knowing that the man where they talk there, Nare number one, a terrorist.
Yes. And they get the list too.
Look, maybe na that one. After that time, Peter Hegseth say, because I did US then. Now my friend they tell me, he said, look, he said this thing where this man talk, he said in America, he know what they mean. He said that we surprised that all these politicians, America, they are on the list. Whether they tell her, he said all this, he said they know. Anybody sympathizer, whether through interview or anything, really, Gumi should be there now. He said
Gumi is there now. He's a cell on his own now.
He told me, he said, you will be surprised the way America will eliminate all of them. Because the Secretary of War said it to American people that they are going to Nigeria to eliminate all they said they had the list, all the sponsors
Sorry, I missed your call. I just switch on my phone.
All the sponsors of terrorism that they have the list, they have they had their list. They will eliminate all of them. So when that he said go and mark it. He said, don't tell me. Say he won't tell. He said when they go do it, we go out they hear casualty. Maybe the person like Gumi, no go to hear about Gumi again. He don't go. Just tell you, just tell.
Now drone they will use for the now drone now. Now simple thing na drone.
Where you go run go?
Because even you know Soleimani of Iran, the one that was in charge of the National Guard, Revolutionary Guard. Soleimani that was handling the cell in Lebanon and the one in handling Hamas and handling the Houthis. It was Soleimani now. Soleimani that when they killed all of them begin cry. Ayatollah begin cry for stage. You know what happened? America discovered that the man that is making those cells, because they don't discuss with Israel, they know when Israel will strike. They don't write down for table. So they have to take one man that knows the terrain of that place. So they now use drone. And when they did it, it was when they did it alongside with those people that are the doctors that are handling the nuclear head that they want to build. 3 of them. The 3 of them they were going for a seminar. They enter one car. Soleimani dey for front. Now so the drone they small. If you dey for sky, it's in a bed. The thing they fire like jet too, like jet. It just dey for there. It just fire one. Pew for the front. The next one, it just fire for the back. Pew.
Jonathan, mute yourself when you finish.
Jonathan, mute yourself.
Thank you. So
he meet the first entourage. He blow that one. He meet the second one. He blow that one. He not reach 2 hours. He not even reach 40 minutes. President Trump just took to the rostrum. He said they don't eliminate Soleimani. As they eliminate Soleimani, it not take 6 months. Yeah, Netanyahu just start his wahala. America just they talk another thing. That is they don't they talk what you know. They don't they mix it up. But all the mapping on the ground, how the designer they have to take out Soleimani because Soleimani was handling 3 cells, and these are intercontinental cells that are in countries. So he was handling it, and he was training them on different how to use strong, very sophisticated weapon. He was the one that was training them. So they have to eliminate him. So all these people, they are all on the radar. At the set time, they will go down. That is why I say we should stop discussing all these people. They are just like they are like rabbits where they for inside wood where where hunters they hunt. At the set time, the thing go just touch them. They go just kind of go roast, go eat. That's why I say we don't need to discuss them. They're already on the radar. So all this matawali. That's why the president know the talk. We say remove him. President kept silent. Do you know what he has told Mr. President? Do you know the instruction they told him? Do you remember when President say it's an ally? Remember that word FBI used? It's a trusted ally of ours. Do you know what that means? They might have given him instruction. Don't even go that side. Don't remove them. Leave them. Let them be, operating normal. Before you know it, on a good day, when they say that they least expect, say they'll go cook rice for kitchen, the thing will just happen. Now, so that's what they do them now. It will just happen like that.
They feed their car, they travel. The thing could just explode.
It will just happen. No, we know the worry. More we worry say, our worry now be say, make that precise targeting. Make it they hit them like that. So that all those cells go disorganized, they will not run. Then the ones where they don't they put a penthouse for different states, all of them will now retreat, go back to the north. Because that's how they normally move. All the cells where they don't build around the southeast and southwest, all of them will now go back to base. Because if they don't go back to base, when they cut the life wire and they don't get funds, then they will not go outside, they will not become rogue, they will not go to do robbery, they'll be killed. So that is it. Because as they are in the east now, they are funding them. They are sending money to them. They have accounts. So if that money stop, they go run back home because they no fit survive in the east or survive in the west. They no go they not fit survive them. They will catch them. So they will better run back to base and settle with their family because the business is over. So immediately, my prayer be say make America get base make them build their base well. It should be the biggest base in the world in Nigeria. So that all those rubbish not going to happen again.
If these people really get, and they should know that this Fulanization has come to an end.
It don't end now.
The thing Wells Mandanfodio no fit do for 1804. Now you want to accomplish in 2025.
In the 21st century.
That be all those ones. Settle down, live like other people. No, you want to take over Nigeria, give us land. If you give them land to do Ruga, then go elect a emir. Before you know, and that place don't become emirate. Can you imagine?
I don't know why Nigeria is fear. America don't get base for Germany. The biggest base, not the Germany. The biggest base in the Arabian country, not Saudi Arabia and this country. The entire rich nation for the entire Arabian country. Now America they get base for all those Kuwait, where again. They get base for all those places now. So wait till those people sit down. They sign agreement. Let me say you go just talk. Everybody will say we don't want to steal my resources. Your resources that is stolen for over 50 years. You are still arguing they will steal my resources. Let us use our resources to make sure that we have a good military, a military that does not think of his tribe, but is thinking about the country first. That is kind of military. You get trained. I mean, Nigeria will get trained, will get access to so many international, well-sophisticated military weapons. They go train our military to undo it. That is what Saudi Arabia is benefiting now. Saudi Arabia, they just order for F-35 state aircraft. That state aircraft, 5th generation, they don't order 50. Who give them access? Now America. America, why? Because they signed a military pact with them. Why are we refusing a military pact with America? It's because of this dirty Islamic shit that they want to do.
So if America can handle Iran, Nigeria safe. I just they look at my own is that when we were American, they have their plan, but if all this Rebadu and the Gumi and the Shetin,
all those ones now, they be history now.
Then go be history.
To me, they be history.
Then go just pantami them. You don't know that all of them.
Pantami know they talk. Now, no notice they know they talk.
You know they talk now because
now they give the see what the Pantami they do. Pantami was what? He was once a minister, isn't it? Minister of Communication.
No, IT. Now he
get the access code. Yes.
He could be all these terrorists, register them.
God bless you. Now you know the rule. That's why you know the talk for public. Now you see rule.
You go you know say they list. So you can't.
Not the guy who teach them how to get hold of Nigerian military access code they give to all those generals when they for war front. Now he give them now. Now they give them, he may get access to Nigerian telecommunication. If you just carry a laptop, papa, you go just open for a laptop. He go give you coordinates. They will he go send them to them. That's what he's doing now.
Then later they will tell you one Nigeria. Anyway,
one Nigeria.
One Nigeria. They think say we know. All those they are wayo. I wish I will go and look for that video clip again. Where Rebadu they talk to Americans. I just they shake.
That is very disgraceful. I was embarrassed when he was talking.
I say you go think say they make sense. I say you just they look at. When I started learning about US now when they bomb Iraq, George Bush Senior their White House before they do them, then they watch the thing in Iraq for their screen inside White House. Before the thing go there, hit their target.
You know, see Osama bin Laden. You know what, immediately they just enter. They just tell president. They for situation room. The screen they for front. They just tell the president say they are about to go in. He gave the order. Obama gave the order. As they go, they say we are hustle. And then they call Osama bin Laden one name. Again, one day when they call up, they just say they don't see him. They just say hit target, hit target. They just bring him down, 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 down. You don't go. The night Obama just get up. All of them begin clap for situation room. When he said
Oh
down,
yeah,
down, down, down,
yeah.
that was the end.
Yes, I watched the picture of Mrs. Clinton was foreign secretary then. Secretary of
Yes,
State
yes,
then.
it was interesting
Obama
now.
there. All of them, Biden, all of them then they
Yes, they
watch
did
it
for
like say
inside
they
the
watch
room.
them for screen. So with that type of thing, when I see Rebadu wear sandal slippers, go Washington. I shake head. I say these people. They think say
Now
that
the
they do.
cow is more better than human life. Now them be that now.
You see the situation room for Nigeria own when Tinubu sat down with all the security chief when they came back from America. Tinubu really
They don't
sat
get
down.
television for the room.
I laugh.
you know, you know, Sometimes let me tell you people what. Let me tell you people, you go laugh. You know this fella brother, Professor Olikoye Ramson Kuti, former Minister for Health. He has the distinction of being the only minister that started with Babangida and ended with IBB. They no reshuffle in cabinet. They no remove him. He stayed for full 8 years. Only him. Others were moved around or dropped or new person or moved somewhere. You know that guy we say when he did College of Medicine in Diaraba, he dey teach, then they do Vival exam for final year medical doctors. The man go bring a bottle of, I think the half beer or star, put am for tumbler, glass cup, use something cover am. The thing go there like urine. Now so he keep am. Next person, somebody open the door and come in to face a oral exam. When he reach the man keep bring the thing, put in his front and say, look, this is the urine of a patient. What can you tell us about this urine? The doctor begin just they vibrate. Just they rattle. Talk. The man just they look him. He just they look him. At a time he say stop. He stop him. He come out the urine, carry the thing, drink in his presence, cover him again, say go. Say, how can they tell you na urine? You don't even know whether na urine. You don't begin the issue treatment. That's what he tell the guy. He said, so somebody bring something to you. Say this na urine. You don't even know whether na urine really. You don't begin this. Okay, go take this antibiotic. Just the real out treatment, everything.
So that now Olukoye,
Olukoye, yes, no Olukoye Ransom Kuti. They take a note. Ask most people. He said a well-known tell. Hi.
He dey smoke cigar, not be small thing. No, doctor is smoke cigar pass cigar.
He said, when he come look at, he said no. He said you are a very careless doctor. How can your patient be leading you? Tell you say this na urine. You don't even touch him. You don't even look at. You don't even tell and say why did you put it in a glass? Is it the glass you're supposed to put it because there's a special bottle. It's just there for tumbler. You don't see him. He small yellow like you begin take biro. Just the right. Go take. He say, are you sure na urine? Now he can't drink the thing. Tell him say na beer, no be urine. So which means he really lie.
He drink am.
Na beer.
Na beer now.
Just to taste you.
No be urine now.
No be. Black Panther. If you're a mechanic and I carry car come meet you, say this my car. They smoke. They do this. You don't begin change oil. Why you no go find out? Immediately I tell you, say if I give the turtle, you go just they come out black smoke. You don't even touch them. You don't begin go carry oil. They pour in. You no go know the job now. So forget now. You go do. So the man bring bottle a beer, put them for glass, cover them with something like a piece of paper on top. Tell and say as a student, as a patient, I bring this urine, complain. They say, what can you do? Immediately the guy hear you, he don't be the thing where he cramp for brain, he just begin the rattle. They talk, give this treatment. When he finish, the guy look at him. He say, stop. In his presence and others, he carry that glass thing, drink him. Tell and say, here, this thing is beer. So if a patient brings something, give you, you don't agree. Have you checked it whether na urine? Say you're a very careless doctor. Get out. You just walk them out. It was a big set. So we don't know why I have to bring this thing was. When Ribadu they talk to Americans for Washington, they go to shake head and go say, this guy safe. You don't even know, say person where you they prescribe root and herbs now it be babalawo more than you. You go you go they prescribe, say take this root, put and take this one, take and shower, take this root, put and for bottle, put kai soak and to you know no say that person where you they prescribe in na babalawo more than you.
More than you, sir.
So, yeah, more than you. So that's why when I remember it at Sheker, I say, look at Rebadu. And they enter plane at taxpayers' cost, go Washington. You want to go tell America, say that Christian genocide and a lie. You know happen.
Just like that.
Just like that.
It's coming out now. They don't get some breaking news. Say that Bello Tuji is dead, confirmed dead in the strike.
I think say deadly accuracy where Israel they involved. You think say Israeli?
You they joke? These people where go Iran. Iran general. The precision where he did, they targeted him dead. I begin to wonder how they take no.
See,
Even it's on X now, sir. It's on X.
You see?
They don't confirm him. That means a lot of the followers they kill a lot of the followers. A lot.
That one I read breaking news, so I need to. That one I read breaking news. So. You joke with America. I mean,
and that Lakurawa, na very strong ISIS connection. Oh.
See, let me tell you something. See, as we stand right now, they don't already infiltrate Nigeria already. Everything. That's how they operate now. Because we wonder how Israel will enter Iran, bomb their general, track him, bomb Hamas, the leader of Hamas in Iran. How he take enter Iran? Where he dey? You'll be wondering. Don't joke with Mossad, though. Don't joke with them. That one alone.
If Mossad coming to full force, like
they don't already.
I know, no. I'm just trying to give them percentage. The way they do Iran, when they shut up their airspace, if they put their full might on Nigeria no survive.
No, they go for where they go just buy them one by one, just like what Dr. CM said. See, all this head of all this terrorist sympathizer. That's why they pity this Asari Dokubo. Make he shut up his mouth. If to say he get somebody, if he still get mama for alive, make him mama warn him well. Because one day it will just be one of the collateral damages.
No, I pray make the guy no put himself for the list. Now be the thing I would pray with that.
Black Panther, because now something they bring something. It will say Niger Watch therefore. Say this is the book I'm holding. You see him?
Yeah.
Mossad.
Mm-hmm.
The great operations of Israel's secret service. This is my copy. I don't read and take it.
But I go find this book. I don't hear about the book tire.
I read a similar book like that some years way back. Yeah.
You see, the way they said their rule is that rather than make a mistake, make it take time.
Yes, that's it. That's what they normally do.
Rather than make mistake, make it take time. So when I read this, after reading it, I think I told somebody, I said, look, it is in the best interest of every country. You know this world, You know this world. There are powers in this world. All countries are not equal.
Principalities.
It is in the best interest of any country, particularly third world country. I didn't say be a fool, but to be in the good book of America and Israel.
Yes.
I didn't say you don't need to be a slave to them. I mean, you should have your this thing. Just try and be on their good book. Look at this.
We see Nigeria has everything to be a partner with them.
You see how big this book is. So when they write all this,
how much you buy this book, Seth?
I don't know. Let me see. It's not. About 10 pounds, which may be $12.
Okay.
It's not. They're not expensive, and you can buy. If you go on Amazon, you can buy fairly used.
What's the name of that one?
What will be the name? I mean, Mossad, the great operations of Israel's secret service.
There's one book on Mossad, you know, that detailed the. There's one book on it, Mossad too, that detailed this Israeli Mossad lady that went undercover in Lebanon. You remember?
Yeah, okay. I
Lebanon.
don't.
That
Yeah,
was
we
a
don't.
little.
When they kill the Red Prince.
Yeah.
Suleiman Salame, Ali Salame.
Yes, exactly.
That one.
Eventually, they blow her cover, and then
See,
she returned.
do you know who did the job? Ehud Barak, former prime minister.
Yes.
Ehud Barak. That time he was a major. He dressed like people where they go nightclub. They just dress like ladies.
And at the end of any country, they go recruit people.
See, listen.
If they enter any country, they go recruit people fast.
See, to be honest with you, listen. Nigeria and Israel has diplomatic relation. There is Israeli embassy in Abuja or maybe in Lagos. So all the people where they even all these things before they even bomb America throw this bomb, that area where the thing they go, Mossad, everybody there, they know. They just use this one to test ground. Cause he say, according to if na when they watch Muhammad Ali that time, Muhammad Ali go say when he give you the first box, he go they run away from you to see what you go do. You go try do like this. You see, say
one of my guys say why they not do near that Sultan house.
They know Black Panther it will still happen.
You go see. God bless you, Jonathan.
House so that you go feel up. You know go talk rubbish again.
God bless you, Jonathan.
It will still happen. You see, you know what will happen? This is it. I can predict this one. You see, most of these people, they will use that place as hideout, as a safe haven.
Yes.
And America will not, they won't even give a damn. They will that it will still happen. Just watch. You will still.
So
they will use all this place for hideout. It's true. You are right.
Yes, you know, this thing, that's why sometimes, if you see, Muhammad Ali said in those days, if he like you, make noise, say, insult him, you just say you want to challenge Ali, that hopefully you will win and then get your title. Say, they insult him. Say, when he come, he give you like 1 round, 2 round knockout, then everything go, just knock you down the count, then you go and sleep. You go and sleep, he go hug you. He say, but if you could make noise, insult him, he say, he go punish you, go like make he be knockout, he go drag and reach 12 rounds. Each round he go to punish you. If he hit you, he be like say you go fall, he go grab you, make you down on your toes. He say he go so give you punishment. You say if you go say, make this thing end now, go agree. He go win you on points. So to punish you, you say, I want you to last the 12th round and receive 12 rounds punishment. But if to say like you just end them with this. So this thing they are doing in Nigeria, this Rebadu there, then go think, say, if they hit Sokoto, make we go hide for KB, or go Osun State, go hide, or Anambra State. Now, lie you, they know. They know where you there.
Say that NSA office, that office is supposed to be like a defense house. If you see that office there, now the best way I don't see for Africa. If you see the way they build that defense house for an NSA defense house, oh boy, it be like saying if you see the kind of house where they mount as NSA building, that place also be the best. Nigeria also don't go far in terms of intelligence along the west coast. Entire Africa will also get good intelligence if we had played our game in the geopolitics of this world. Getting close to this America and Israel so that we can acquire technology, train our youth, make them become a very high technical people, but not lie. They don't want all those things.
They think what they want now the oil in Bayelsa belong to
Just
Jigawa.
Just imagine.
The oil in Bayelsa, they know say oil there Bayelsa, but it belong to Jigawa. Is that
look at when do you know when Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
All the Arabian emir, all of them, their leaders, their president, their prime minister, all of them come Saudi Arabia. Do you know one question where he asked the video there online there, the speech where deliver? He said, do you want prosperity or you want war?
I
Everybody
think so.
quiet there. Hello, they look am. They say in that time, they say, I guess if people want prosperity, if you want prosperity, all the terrorist activities must be eliminated. And America is bound, committed in doing that. You see, it's now because of the relationship, look, Saudi Arabia get, when they say, if you look the kind of technology where Saudi Arabia get for defense, fear go catch you. For America to give Saudi Arabia F-15, F-35 step aircraft, 50 pieces. They just can't sign the deal last month. 50 pieces step aircraft.
And Black Panther, America will likely allow Saudi to have a defense system in case.
They don't give them now. That's why America did there now.
So you know, so that's why when I look at all this Fulani Alomajiri, when in fact if I dey pity Ribadu, when he just they speak English where he knows Sabi, I say you are telling the Americans that in a small security challenge, it just they start by opposition. No opposition, and then just they flame this thing. We just have a security challenge like any other country, which we have been battling with, but we are succeeding for so time. We just Americans go to look at them. And look at this man say, even the trouser where the boxer where you wear inside, they know the color, and you are talking to them. Things that their thought is how to prescribe IPOB, talk nonsense, go these people. I wish.
No, say when Tunaja will come here, you go to talk, blah 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 blah. That day when they talk about security, whatever. I was asking a question, couldn't answer what is defense policy that Nigeria has. Me, I know say we no get. Now makeshift they do. That is why you see Nigeria does not even partner with any country. All this British, all those ones, they cannot be partnership. Now just Britain just the dash us the thing where they don't use through it or dash us like they dash Nigeria one ship. But we not get into partnership with them. When it come about defense policy, transfer of technology, we not get into all that kind of thing with them. That be the problem with the get. We just they do things like say within a jungle. Because they know that Nigeria is not a country. That's why they are doing all those things. And they don't want it to become a country because they are enjoying the benefit of stealing and looting. That's what they are doing. If not, Nigeria would have been Nigeria can be the greatest country and come back to limelight within 10 years. People not going to believe their eyes.
But they tell you, say the oil in Bayelsa belong to Jigawa. So that is the policy. That is what matter. No be all this.
How can Nigeria? How can a small boy, Nigerian youth, they run to join their military? That's a failed country now. When you fear to join your own country military, go any country. When you ask them to say, are you afraid to join your country's military? You go do research. Even in your Britain there, do research. You go see what they will tell you.
You see what forget about Britain.
Our own, they fear. They'll say no.
Who can't get the gold for Sampara?
Now they get them now.
You they ask me. If you ask me now, who I go ask? You see, that is the policy. Now listen, you know this book. Their former Prime Minister Shimon Peres. See what in a talk. He said this book tells you what should have been known about Israel and what you shouldn't. That Israel's hidden force, is as formidable as its recognized physical force. So the hidden force where is quite highly formidable, that much more than the physical force.
If I put deadlier,
he said formidable. So that formidable means, so you see what they are trying to tell you. You see these people. That's why I don't conclude that before. I say, look, I always believe that it's like in the school. When you have your professor or your lecturer, go close to him. Let him teach you what you don't know. Because that thing you are doing, you must have done it 20 or 30 years before you were born, or maybe 10 years before you were born. Get close to him, let him teach you. In the course of teaching you, you add little or no the one where you get. Not be say you there under him, you go there flex muscle. It is in the interest of every country. But when you talk and people go think say you not be slave. Always try and be in the good book of America. Saudi Arabia is not threatening
You see
anybody.
what you mentioned now. What you mentioned now, if you mention them for some people, don't say you are being a slave to America. You are being, I don't, they are kind of reason, I don't understand it.
And that's, you see, listen. So, Saudi Arabia is not threatening anybody. And Saudi know they say it be false. But because Saudi is on the good books of America, now look, you can't even touch Saudi Arabia. Even if they don't get this pen poll, you can't. You can't threaten them. Even Egypt, you can't. Because Egypt had made peace with Israel and Israel recognized them. Now look at this Somaliland Israel they recognize now. Come and see the way they are going to develop. And Israel will now use that one as an ally for the whole of for
thank
the
you, thank you.
For the El Shabaab where they operate for Eastern.
You see?
You see, in this world, I've come to realize that God created people and gave them different gifts. Somebody should be in charge of the world. I said it, America is a force for good. Forget about some people may even talk.
See, as small as that Somaliland is,
yes,
there, the El Shabaab of Somalia, I dare them to say they won't get threatened them.
Exactly.
They're not fit try now.
Made them try.
The Houthis of Yemen, they never die. You see that they shout again.
You see what you pointed out. You see what you pointed out yesterday, Jonathan, in the Trump speech. That I thought about it and it's true. They are not saying they are bombing terrorists. They say they are bombing ISIS camp in Nigeria. Everybody knows that ISIS now from Islamic State of Iran and Syria. It's somewhere in Syria. But they now have a camp in West Africa and Nigeria. So it is not enough to go and bomb them in Syria and Iran. You have to bomb them anywhere they have satellite campuses, just like universities, a campus. So they don't get campus in Nigeria. So you have to go and deal with it. That's what the Trump is telling the world, that they have to go and deal with them in Nigeria. So that means a lot. That means a lot. Now there are satellites everywhere. They have a Chad, they have a Lakurawa, they have a ISWAP. ISWAP, Islamic State of West African Province. That is ISWAP.
Okay, now, do you know that it's only oil that Nigeria is using as a benchmark to set their budget? Now, the solid minerals is not in the budget.
Yes.
The gas is not in the budget. Can you see now? All those things that are very, very important for the next generation of energy, they take them away from the budget. And I these terrorists want undo. If they catch the thing finish, don't you know they are going to be formidable?
That is it. There is no terror network without funding now.
Funding, yeah.
There's no funding. And how do you get your funding? You want to grab the resources of Nigeria. That's why they say the oil belong to Jigawa. It is okay, if really the oil in Bayelsa belong to Jigawa, why can't Jigawa use it to develop and be like Dubai? Why? Yet, it belongs to Jigawa and they are drilling the oil, using it to fund terrorism just to make sure that they have Islamization. The whole everybody, because, no. Thank God the America know they sleep. My only thing is that maybe America take their eye off because they felt Britain is is in charge of Nigeria.
No, America is having a base here. So maybe they write down one. But America no go ever take their eyes off, lie again. Off go where they don't commit money, so. And guys, if that's a joke, they don't commit more than $200 million within just one day. They never calculate or finish you. You say they come on, I go where? The base is already one day base here in West Africa, and it's Nigeria there because it's the largest in terms of population. They want to have the base there. Nothing can stop it.
Even if they can't stop, I agree with you. You know the way American politics they work now, where they don't come to Nigeria. Anybody who won't become American president now, he go make his intention and position clear on Nigeria.
God bless you, sir. Now we are important.
He will make his intention. The way every American politician that wants to become president, they make their intention about Iran known, their intention about the Middle East known. Clearly, you will have it clear. It's not ambiguous. You will say it out.
Because the population of Nigerians in the US is high, and it is growing, and it's determining some blocks of votes. They won't want to lose it.
There is they're talking of Nigerians in US. I remember one of these Fulani analysts. They have their own TV. They call Trust TV or something like that.
Yeah. Yes, they
The
have
guy
Trust
go there.
TV.
The guy say, but why? Why can't Nigeria leverage on our international community? There are a lot of Nigerians, Igbos in particular in US. Let's go through them so that we can get to White House and explain things to America.
Now, Usama, they talk that one.
Yes.
That shows the level of intelligence they are now. That shows the level of intelligence.
If we have somebody at the World Trade Organization, it just they reel out names of Nigerians. There's one Yoruba chap called that served in the Biden administration, the former deputy secretary of Treasury or something like that. He was just reeling out names. I shake him. I say, no wonder Nigeria is in a stone age.
If you notice, Sam, there's never a northern person where don't rule outside Nigeria or in the US, where don't participate in governance of the US. There's nobody from the north. If you look at England, there's nobody from the north. They always come from the southern part of Nigeria.
Yes.
To be in power in the West. Like there was a time we had a Nigerian that was with Obama, or worked with Obama in the White House. There's a Nigerian that is a member of the House in New York. So, like you see, that is to show you the level of how civilized and how we can mix up. And our generation in the South have expanded to a level whereby that's why I told them that it's going to be very difficult for you to now change a country to become another religious world, to carry another religious donation. It's very difficult in a modern world now. When they say there's a bipolar world, it's a very difficult thing to do. That was why I was confident. I was telling people, they say, no. That me, I know where I stand. I know my ideal. So that's why I was so confident. Because in the world we have now, Nigeria is very important. Nigeria is sitting in a position where Nigeria can become anything in the world.
In fact, I think the way the world is now, I know that every country will like to say defense policy or whatever. I think the most important thing is diplomacy. Now, the way
diplomacy, now they give birth to defense policies now.
Diplomacy. Every country must first of all you identify, because all this nonsense. You see, okay, look at Nigeria now. Look at Iraq. Self, we give America and Israel a long time to plan and deal with them with a precision and the accuracy. Not to talk of Nigeria. You go to hear Fulani politician we know next to nothing. And then I just want to hear what in Daniel Boala how he go take rationalize this nonsense.
Daniel Boala he don't call all the beer why they don't grow. Now go look out for TV. All of them don't grow come outside.
Daniel Boala saying just they come from America. That even Ted Cruz is not popular. He's just using this thing to show up. Go listen to what they talk to Arise.
He don't they talk now. If you like say he don't watch TV. Daniel Boala don't they talk now.
Just imagine.
If you like water.
Just imagine how that defense minister, the one will resign, how that one could ended up being a defense minister. How?
Can you imagine?
I think there's one will be not being the secretary of state for defense or defense minister will be na school start only.
How
only
school
school start.
Be
You know get beyond school start. So even taxing brain for undergraduate or postgraduate study. You don't even know critical reasoning and thinking. Now school starting stop, it become mean.
Hey, Tinubu want make them invest now, You know that regional plan where that Yoruba man bring come, that constitutional regional plan. Tinubu just vest now. Tinubu go get confidence now. They go push him. Oh boy, bring that paper up and raise her up. Say, today, I drop it to the National Assembly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on this. This is going to be our new constitution. Let them invest, we'll see now.
But Black Panther. Why these people want continue jihad of 1804, in 1820, 1920?
Because they want to capture your resources to grow the cell. God. That's their aim and objective now. They don't pay loyalty to
Islamization, no, not only resources.
Now that is what they are trying to do. But it's only when you recognize, look at this war, na technological war and the internet war. You see, in this kind of continent of denial, if they get a plan and they never execute am, but you see am with your intelligence, and you now start to emphatically dey talk on am, you can't dey popularize am for them. You are giving them strength. But if you see that plan, you now tell them say they no fit do am, you dey debunk am. It has a way of winning. That's one thing Nigerians should know. The war we are now is not a war of somebody come slap me for face. No, this war is on the airspace now. Look at what we did. Look at what we did. We've been fighting for how many years now on internet? Look at how polarized it has been. It has weakened. They have to go and rent Reno Mokre to become ambassador. It is because of our talk that make them do that mistake.
See, this ambassador thing where you just brought up now, you know what baffles me most is that, so this is what Tinubu waited for 2 years.
Now we cause Sam. Now we cause Sam. You know, see, now we cause Sam. Now we make them do that mistake because they believe say Reno go fit handle things when he get bigger position. They don't know that stupidity. See, this is a war. This is a social war now. We talk and they do mistake. We counter them. We enter that mistake. What they do? Look now, they put Reno there now. Before you know it, I tell you that list, they're not going to see the light of the day. I'm telling you the truth. They watch that ambassador list. It go hard before Tinubu go act on that list now because of what is happening in Nigeria.
You know why? You know why that position is very, very plausible. Is the fact that any country where they impose someone like Reno or Fani Kayode, the kind protest where that country go get.
No, listen, if you post ambassador go any country, they have the right to reject it.
That's what I'm saying. The public backlash, the way people go protest Nigeria, both home and abroad, they will write the country letters and they will have to reconsider that please give us somebody else, or they will just delay it.
Nigeria don't pull letter now. They wait, make the post and first.
Okay.
They wait now.
Nigeria they wait now. Petition go roll.
Okay, but let's see it this way. In the course of they nominate Reno as a potential ambassador, he never ambassadorial candidate. He hasn't been to confirmation at the parliament. Reno want to overreach himself. He go invite him friend. May he come testify, say no Christian genocide.
Can you imagine?
Listen, that one disgrace him. Is that not enough to drop Reno?
He even disqualify him. He disqualify him.
That's what I'm saying. That is the thing. Because Reno brought the guy to come and burnish his image, to come and say, yes, there is no this, and one. First of all, Reno lie, say the guy is mayor of this. The man say, I'm not be mayor, whatever.
Unless they post him to Yemen. If they post him to Yemen.
Well, he no go.
He be terrorist sympathizer. He be terrorist sympathizer for Nigeria.
May they post him to Syria.
Unless they post him to Syria or to Yemen. Then everybody
una wicked.
Or as Nigeria no get money, you go there Yemen, they get outpost, they coordinate Syria.
Where bomb they fly anyhow. Then they go put that there.
I look at no. Ordinarily he go just fail. He should have dropped him because he brought the chap at the heat of that a Christian genocide. Then they deny. They know they deny. He bring and make a con testify before Nigerian public say this. The guy Reno, tell the truth. So that is enough to remove Reno. Say look. Now you set question by yourself, you still go fail them. So
now you set question, now you go answer them.
And now you go answer, and you fail your own question.
All these Nigerian position, the people, I tell you that the people.
No mind that it is. When you look at all these things, you gonna say only, but on a more say the other way, what thing gonna go inside Tinubu mind now? Tinubu gonna say you no get anybody. You know, get.
See, the only way Tinubu go feel win the hearts of the conservatives or the people on the right or whatever you want to call it, like us and like we now. Now, if you know that paper, that white paper where that Yoruba man bring out on how Nigeria can be peaceful, the document will bring out.
Dr.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Tinubu carry on that paper as he do that tax, this nonsense tax law, where go they maneuver. Let them maneuver the way he maneuver the tax law. Make him maneuver that constitutional stuff. Make it bring them to the National Assembly. May they argue, may they break their self head. By the time they don't break their self head, Nigeria will not be aware that yes, Nigeria want to have a new law that will make peace to reign in us. If he put on table, we will not do what? We will not broadcast it. If Tinubu can come and liaise with us on that aspect, we can make that new constitution flow. Nigeria will accept them. They not know if you do anything. They know if you do anything. Having a backing of the West, the leader of the West. You know if you do anything now. And now this is the time for him to do something that he should be less afraid because they can't do anything now.
You know, normally, if you they play football, now go prepare because the 11 against 11. All your strategy, tactics, the manager go don't tell you, now you and this man, no let them play or they do and like this, they do. Within 5 minutes of well on a set or 10 minutes, they give one off on a red card. All those plans are thrown out of the window because all those plans
They're thrown out of the window. That's true now.
Because you now go reorganize. He say because you didn't plan for 10 against 11. When I was planning based on 11 against 11.
11, yes.
So why I'm bringing this is that whatever agreement Tinubu reach with all this caliphate, because America is doing this thing, so you have to be your own man now.
That is it.
You have to be your own man. You go say, look, me I no anticipate say America go the shell. So as things don't stand now, I have to be my own man. Second time or no second time, at least week they don't finish weekend now. You know say week they cooler now.
Even you have more cogent reason to decide to be on his own now.
That's why I'm saying it's not because he has more cogent reason because he no play. He goes. That's why I use football to give you example. When I don't plan 11 against 11, within the first 15 minutes they give one off on a key player red card. Plan don't scatter. How when I go day 10 they
see. So look at how it big. Dr. Jonathan, this is what I go talk. If he go annoy some people. But let us put that annoyance in one place now. This thing is about getting a country that we can call our own so that we can be coming for dirty Nigeria with ease. Enjoying the country God gave to us. Now, we can use the bad fruit to get the good fruits. I'm using that game plan. You see, this Tinubu thing, if you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Continue.
If Tinubu will give us that constitution where that brother writes, if he give us, then we can sit down on the table with him. Are you getting me now? We can sit down on the table. Look, because we need a new foundation. That we have a restructure means the power will not come back to the hands of the people. The electoral power will not come back to our hand. If Tinubu think that way, that's what I'm thinking now. If you think that way, we can take a risk. And the risk is worth taking. The reason why I say that, if we have a foundation and our condition is met, we need an electronic, full electronic computerization of our election. We need a new constitution which that brother drafted. We need it to be passed. Tinubu can use his executive power to pass it. Then we sit on the right table. What do you need, sir? That's it, man. I'm ready to sit like that. What do you need, sir? What do you need, sir?
In fact, if that's why sometimes bad, what do they call them? Something can be bad riddance to good rubbish, or how do they call them? Like we are trying to point. Yes, In the midst of this confusion now, you have to be your own man, implement far-reaching this thing because you will have little or no opposition. I mean, Sokoto is taken care of now. Who knows? Because the America will be busy. And somebody said this. Then somebody was saying that America will be on this for the long haul. Those terrorists, the people where they list according to Secretary of War, will all be eliminated. He didn't say we chase them away. Say we will eliminate all of them.
And those one will be dealt with now. We know the fear for that one.
They have the list. So America cannot go and move their warship maybe off the coast of
you see, doctor, as America don't involve so, make we know say the thing is done. Look, if you like, make them do any jaga thing what they want to do. Me, I want that base to be there. If that base don't be there, don't build their infrastructure, it don't confirm all these their Fulani rubbish, and not do them again. Then that give us leverage to now restructure our country. Whatever we say will be, because you are talking about having a great institution, a full democracy, true federalism. Then the people that wrote the book of true federalism, they are your door, they are your neighbor now. You cannot say you want to design something that will not incorporate all the tribes in Nigeria. You can't say that. All those bigotry they are doing before, they won't be able to do it. We want to have a country where everybody will be equal before one document and one God. If we draft it, then we present it, they won't argue about it. Nothing like there's resources all over the country. If we go regional, it's better for us to go regional and let us throw away all these state issues. Let us do it in such a way that a mayor is stronger. When a mayor head one position is more stronger and power is in his hand, he has his own police, the resources in his backyard is using it and contributes to the center.
That scenario that you've described now about Mr. Tinubu, possibility of him doing it, I would say 10%.
That mean I know now.
10%. The chances of him going that route is very, very remote. You know?
Because if he make himself popular among the conservatives, he will have a strong throw.
You know, when you have gone too far, Tinubu has gone too far. He had made alliances both at home and abroad, promises everywhere. You know, so it's very.
Alliance. If abroad,
alliance with what now? Abroad, go not be France.
See, yes, now he has made that. Not only France, even not only France, he had made alliances. So Tinubu has made.
Look, alliance is what he made now for himself, now for his own benefit.
I'm not talking of alliances for the benefit of Nigeria.
What me I want, Tinubu can thief. You know, be thief Nigeria finish now. Not be money want. Make it collect that oil well, make it collect time. We should collect them back now. Time goes on, not be Nigeria. If they finish them, we want that deal to be on the table. When we will publicize it, he doesn't need to publicize it. If he has a deal within the citizen and himself, that will make us to have power back, because the deal is now the advantage is now in our hand. We have the power to vote if he gives us this and this and this. 2 things: new constitution. 3, that electronic voting. Retime. Just retime. This will cut off all these nonsense merundas
they have approved
that are running around.
You know that they have approved electronic voting already.
What they approve? We know here and they don't go do their uruji inside. Make them bring them all see them.
And they don't approve them already. They say it will be in the new electoral law. The one they will pass.
Electronic voting. How?
Like direct. Now, if you don't report, all elections now must go through IREF. Anyone that does not go, that polling unit will not be counted. They will discard it.
How the result be? How the result will take come? Now be the thing.
Now they say now. Say now the
so is it from the polling booth direct to the headquarters?
To IREF.
Like to IREF. It must go to IREF. So anything that is not on IREF, but there is still a lacuna there.
There's still a lacuna.
These Nigerian politicians They are too crooked when it comes to manipulation. They are too smart. See, what we must know now is that, see, even if you tell Nigeria, if you tell them, say, make them put this thing on IRF before you will count it to be legal. See, now people go still do them. Is it not what they put on IRF? That from EC8A. See, wait, that from EC8A is the one that they upload onto IRF that matters, and they can upload anything there. They can upload.
You see what they see where they are going to rig the election. See where they are going to rig it. Anything that will make the Nigerian carry that their biro, take right number, there is a problem there. I have a problem. Nigerians are intelligent enough to create a system. A Nigerian boy created that RF system from the East. We can create a system that if you put that thing into that system, it's going to calculate the result automatically. Not the one they call the table to the right. No. They will find a way of rigging it. Nigerians are they're too crooked. Nigerian they're too crooked. They no go change. They go do them. And they go do them, they can't go court. Court self go approve them. So the only way court no go feel approve, when they no go feel shake, you know where to hide, is let the computer itself, let it do the calculation, and let us set up a law. The key will not be in one man's hand. It's going to be in the hands of the body of maybe a jurist, like 4 or 5. That the key to that system will be in their hand, and they have to log in before you can get results. That is how to keep it, so that they don't manipulate it.
You know how I know that they know they're serious about that thing? Now, only one thing I take note. They say they will not criminalize vote buying.
You see,
in primaries.
You see, even the vote buying at general elections should be criminalized. Like as
that's an treasonable offense now.
Like you cannot carry like all this one that people will carry, cash, like 10 million, carry go polling units, go they distribute. All those things, any party that is involved, that polling unit they will count them out of that. There must be strict, very, very strict. That if somebody pay on your behalf in any polling unit, that polling unit you have been taken out, no matter the vote that you have there. So it is now on you to ensure that your agents are not there, that they are distributing.
Bros, if they do that, look, where will get problem, you see, when I get problem, like this. Me, I know say they go do some permutation, like what you just said now. You see, all these are things now the numbers. And the numbers. Where then they rig with comfort now the north. Because we don't get records. Nigerians are not in the system. All Nigerians are not in the system. All these things they are doing, they're just a makeshift. If you tell Nigerians to bring all the population where they vote, they know if you bring that record up till now. Let us have a central data of all Nigerians in Nigerians. That will now stimulate the system very well so that they can plan. Because we don't have that thing intact. You cannot plan for a better election. All this makeshift where they do, if you know the amount of people coming and it's computerized, you cannot stop me from not voting. Because if I come to the polling booth, just for instance now, if I want to vote for you, I come to the polling booth, I put my ID for the system, it will recognize me. Say I did for this place, I did for Texas. Then that system will come generate number. Not be the one that give me for that 100 they send about to. You can't generate number, give me for that place. That number when you generate, now I go use to go vote because I am already in the system to vote. There's no counterfeit because they will counterfeit your ID. Now, if I put that ID into that system, if they counterfeit it, it go block me. It no go generate the number. It no go tell you say you be fake person, or maybe security personnel they go know how to fix you up. They go know say you be fraud. It no go generate that number because that number where it go generate, now it go authenticate you as a voter on that day. Not be the one that they send, they put plan, put for war, they waste money. You don't need to waste money. Nigerians can do that system, very simple system. You go put an, you go generate that number. That number, now you go meet that NYSC person. See my number. You go now give you clearance. Or you are going inside that bus, go vote.
That one where they talk for Nigeria, I see they complicated.
They go make it because they be literate now.
They will be still complicated. It's like you are trying to get the camel pass through the eye of a needle.
If we continue to they make excuses, we never. Which time?
We not go grow. That is what I'm saying. Excuses, we not go grow.
If you bring any reform, they say it's targeted against the North. Then go say, our voters in the North, they don't know social media.
They are not educated.
There's no.
You don't need education to know this one where I talk now. You don't need education. Just talk for your language. Say, go vote. They'll give you number. That number, now you go use to go vote. Simple. You don't need that. You don't need to be. You don't need to go to secondary school. You don't need them. You don't need to type computer. Just put your card there. You go print out the receipt. Then you go there. Go vote. Simple. That vote not be no man go know. You go just go to the system like that. Like say you scan. You go just put that your voting. Put up for that scanning pad. You go just do on top. You go scan them straight.
Remember, say now human beings go still demand this thing, and that is
they're not demand. Human being not demand them. He on his own self mountain.
That's what Nigerian politicians are banking on. You see all these politicians that are drifting.
Moku start that one. Moku forget back end now. Moku start that system. That one we can know. It's not perfect system, but we go get to know the defect as we move along. But let us have a good system, modernized one.
It's not that they don't know. The thing is, if you float this type of idea that is contemporary and you want to evade rigging, they will tell you, say our people, Jesus Christ.
No, you hear them. God will punish all of them.
When you don't hear that argument, you know,
90%, you go tell you say 90% of the North that they are not on social media. You go hear that now. So, Aline Dume, with a straight face, we tell you, 90% of the North, my constituents, they are not on social media. We don't have light myself. You go say, we don't have light myself. No light.
I know so give light too.
You go tell you say hi. He say we don't have light myself. In my community, you can go there and stay. So how are you gonna do this thing? Before you if Okim Paloye put it that way, he said, look, let's not be talking as if we something. It's not going to work. We vote it down. You don't bring it. We vote.
You see, that is what he's going to say finally now.
That one we just described now. Now the definition of crooked. That's why I say Nigerian politicians, they know the right thing, but they will just not do it.
So okay. With all this beautiful light after talking it, they're not can. So where are we? He said, but why can't we do it? Okay, majority of them. Okay, who is going to vote? You bring a policy that you know, because you bring it from America, they are developed. We never did. You just talk.
See, doctor, you know what I did for this my vacation? I went on a 3 days vacation for this Christmas to the capital, Austin, of Texas. So I did my auntie was there, so I went to see her. So we just did it in Zoom. So as I was going, I had to stop somewhere to look at the system of energy generation in Texas. We have about 3 systems. The gas, then that's the gas that turbine. Then we have the what they call it, this solar panel and the windmills. Okay. So I got to the solar panel. It's like a city. No one this I don't talk here before. I talk in their own. I talked to our governor, that woman for that Edo State. I thought I was many listeners there, they listening to me. I know they listen to me. A solar panel. It was like a city. It's a city. The thing just go. Ooh, you know, go see the end. The glass, you know, see the end. It just go like, ooh, at the end of it, they can't build one power where they go receive the power, one big battery. Then that thing can't go. And they send them to different area. I know Texas big, a big part Nigeria, like Lagos. He almost big past half of Nigeria.
Let me say Lagos. You first right. He almost big past Nigeria or same
Nigeria.
size.
So I can't finish that one. I can't go further. This one now, John Webby say, if I reach this place, now 2 hours to reach this place. I drive again for another 2.5 hours. I can't reach the other one. Where the windmill. These are gigantic windmill. Now, if the ship where they take carry and come, say, that ship, they are special ship. Gigantic, they are more than 2,000. They spread down. It just be like another country of its own. They spread that the thing they do. I say, if you see this thing, it big past aeroplane. That fighter jet, that 747, big mighty aeroplane, big pass and one. They just mount them. Then the turbine come dey for up. Where the thing go dey roll, it go dey generate energy. Go come down. The turbine come dey for up. It go come. Then we get more than 2,000. Therefore that land is spread down. As I dey drive now, so the thing they go. We drove for 2 hours, my brother. We drove for 2 hours. We see with the counts they go. That is to tell you how big it is. And this is just for a state that is generating power, that is making the money over the Texas they make for energy is more than the budget if you carry Nigeria together. But Nigeria will refuse to go into this thing and to generate light for Nigerians so that we can make more money apart from oil sector. Texas is oil rich, is the one that is powering America for energy. So why is it that we cannot build? In this thing is within 6 months, they go do this thing for you. 6 months, the highest one they go do it. Nigeria go get light. 6 months, each state go get light. This is a shortcut. There's no more build dam. Those are our old archaic system now. We need to go and 6 months. When I ask them 6 months, this thing go power Nigeria if Nigeria is ready. But what do we have? They are not ready. They refuse to do it. That is why we are still like this. This energy issue, we need to stick it to their brain. Because I know England has their own is on the high sea. If you go, United Kingdom has their own, it's on the high sea. I've watched when they were building their own too. Their turbine, their windmill, it's all spread on the high sea.
You said it. You said if they are ready, if the Nigerians, if they are ready, they can. Very doable.
To be honest with you, that's why sometimes it is true we criticize, but sometimes when you look at the ridiculous excuse where they come from the north, all these are politics. You see, this is why Nigeria we can't get up. As good as something will be, they will use illiteracy to bring it down. That their people never see. You remember that time when they put that tax? You say the inputs they're supposed to take and traditional rulers go make it. Not be here we argue. Traditional rulers no make input.
Can you imagine? What's it concern you? All these traditional for Nigeria,
inside there, saying as stakeholders. This is the thing. You have to keep dragging a dead wood along.
Everybody's a stakeholder. I don't know why they are every Nigerian is a stakeholder. I don't know why they are particularizing it. That's why I say we are not a citizen yet. If a senator will be saying a royal father is a stakeholder, then me, who am I? How do you define me?
Okay. I read somewhere now. Anyway, today is in the UK. Today is 27th. So in the next 4 days, by next 5 days, according to the person in charge of inland revenue or this tax something, he said it will take off on January 1. Then I read one. I read one politician.
The fact where they go run.
He said, I read one politician. Now where Trump don't bomb Sokoto, he said them in the north they not go pay Tinubu's tax. They will see. He said when he gets
they don't pay anything now. They don't disturb themselves. They don't pay anything. Now South go to empower. Now go to fund the north. That's what they do. That's what you go end up doing with that. Because you won't do tax where you want pass do am. With scattered economy in the north. Who is going to pay it? The poorest part of Nigeria is in the north. More than 75% doesn't have any means of eating 1 square meal a day, and you want to tax those impoverished people.
No, the point I'm trying to make is that
Jesus.
Even if they've been saying it in a low voice before Trump bomb, now they will do everything will now be based on that. Say
Now.
he said Tinubu's tax. Say they can never pay it. Make it come first. Then let's see what will happen in January. You see,
Tinubu they do mistake. They do mistake well. He get things where we forfeit. This tax is a good thing, but it's not the right time. And the right thing to do is not bringing the right thing forward first. Look, we are not yet a nation yet. He's not even thinking about that.
That tax thing, I like him.
You know the thing. I like the tax, so
I like him.
but
We know
not
the reason.
now.
We know the reason. Let me tell you the reason why I like the tax. The tax which Tinubu put out. It is the only thing that will unite Nigerians to fight. That is the only thing. That's the only common.
You get it.
It's not. You know, when we talk in Nigeria now, the North will come with this stupid excuse that Doctor just mentioned now. The people will also come and they'll be talking about religion. If they use that stupid excuse, work, they will jump to religion. If they will jump to religion, they will use religious excuse. But one thing that will unite Nigerians, that will open our brains in Nigeria, is this tax thing. Because
you are very correct.
This one is common to everybody. They will enter your pocket. It's no longer a religion. It's going to affect everybody. And that time, when you tell Nigerians to come out,
They will come out.
You know why? The boss, the man we dey in office, we get staff, about 10 people, they work under him. They can't say make people come out to protest. Now you go tell them, say, if I see you in this office tomorrow, the protest day, you are fired. You must be on the street.
God bless you, God Jonathan. You don't make me remember something. Thank you.
Because the tax, you don't eat them well.
It's true.
You don't eat them well. This is the only common thing that will unite Nigeria.
Okay, Jonathan, let me throw more light to what you just said. You see, in Kenya have a tax code. They have tax code. Now, what brought about the Kenya thing is exactly what you are saying now. What united the Kenyans is the tax. They said they want to increase tax on bread. On bread, though. Now that thing ain't cost fire. On bread, tax on bread.
But you see one thing,
because they are all paying the tax, all of them came out.
You know, apart from the protest, Nigerians on their own will use another crude way to evade this tax, which is people go say, after all, waiting my money they do for bank safe.
That is why they need to build more prisons.
He say, no, you go here, say, waiting my money they do for bank. No be for bank, then go collect them. I go dig hole, put them for house. Make I see who go come here, contact.
But you go file for tax now, because every year you go to file for tax, and it go be a requirement that you need to do any other business in Nigeria. That's how it works.
For your child,
mainly for bank account.
If you want to go to school, it will be a requirement.
Mainly for bank account. If you open an account in the
bank, no, a bank account. There's different kind of tax where you put there. You don't know.
No, what I'm saying is that they can always be taking money from your bank account. So some people go say, waiting my money they do for bank safe. I can keep it at home. They go withdraw the thing.
But there will be a law that you need a bank account too now. There's another stringent law that they will bring. That law will sync the account and your tax.
Is that, see now, if say for example in Nigeria now I'm a businessman, and I know say now 5 million they go through my account every year. Yes. Now I will do them in such a way where we say now only 800,000. Now go pass through that account.
I go to pass through account.
So you know go pass through. You know,
but look at it. But look at it. You know, let me that's like the way they did, because the way you do the tax law, there's always a return after every year to the individuals that follow due process. Now, like in American tax system now, if I file tax and I collect. Wait. I want to go somewhere. System. No. The system where you build there is similar. It's similar because there's always a return at the end of the year. There was a time I didn't have any return at the end of the year. I had to do what? Now I had to pay back to the system because the system there's a certain benchmark that they put there. So when I didn't meet that benchmark, I paid back. So now try but don't put that with that now. You must pay back now. If there's no return, you go pay back because you the old government. Now the try and put that with that the strong thing. If you say you they receive your cash flow now 800, then they can't evaluate your company. Your company can't be above that. They can't do the mathematics because they get a tax code. They can't do mathematics. It's not on the equivalent to what is supposed to flow through your account, your bank account. You don't commit fraud now.
There's something you forgot, Black Panther. That thing where all this American formula, what happens there, you are bringing. I don't have problem with that. Honesty from beginning to end. Tinubu's own, at the level of passing it through the Congress, they passed another thing. When I go forge another thing, that is where the problem is. People
wahala be that, sha.
That is a wahala. So when you are now coming to say, this tax, so now so they work for US, you go file tax return if you know, people go believe. They say the one the senators passed, you go and gazette another thing. What do you say to that? And above, I think I don't know where I read it. They say
no the senators can pass a ruling now. They go fight, pass a ruling. You know, they go suspend them. They can override the president now if they know what they are doing.
No, but the trust is not there. But the trust is not there.
That thing supposed to come down in a normal society.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You step it down.
Now by now, Nigeria is not normal. Normal. Because of that, how do you want to defend that?
Exactly.
Like, okay, it's just like somebody forged WAEC results. The person gets. I think Dr. CM make this analogy some days ago. I was listening. Somebody, and then I was thinking about it. I said, somebody do WAEC, he gets six credits. Yes. He can't go add because they know say you must get mathematics, and that man's now he can't get P. He can't go take that mathematics now. He can't change them to credit.
Yes.
Does that result? So how do you rectify that? They will just say, you know what? We will take that mathematics away, or that the entire result.
That become totally fraud. Everything now become fraud.
That is what they are doing in Nigeria. What they are saying is, see, you cannot just say because, okay, you know what? I will rectify it. I will take that mathematics, the one that I forged, I will take it out, and then everything becomes normal. No, the entire result, we know hold again.
Yes.
I mean, it will not hold because it has become
it has become a forged document.
So what the Nigerian legislature, what they are now proposing, look at how crooked they are, is that, okay, you know what? We'll just remove those ones. Remove them. And then that's what they are doing. That's what we are going to get.
They'll be criminals.
Just wait till January. Then next week, you will see.
But it's not supposed to take place because it declared a war now. So during the war, you're not supposed to do anything like taxation, major issues like that. Because he declared a war. He announced it. So he's not supposed to go on. It's supposed to postpone the tax code because it's in a war with a terrorist group. So if you say you want to go ahead, he's making a big mistake. What about the problem you'll be having from the north? How are you going to balance it with the tax that they pay in the south? How are you going to balance it? We're at war now. So there's no need going ahead with the tax law. You have to finish the war, then you declare it, the war has ended, then you start your administrative thing. Now you cannot do anything administratively because he has declared war against an invaders. So why is he going ahead with the tax law? This is just their nonsense. This is just, they don't rule Nigeria anyhow.
Tinubu needs this tax money as fast as, I mean, like they need that money so badly. They can't wait to start.
At the expense of your own country.
I hear some people say
this would be wicked though.
Some people they say this thing will start in 2027. Nah, lie, this thing is starting from this.
They are going to stop it. The way I've seen it, they might stop it because there's a lot of problem in Nigeria now. There's a big problem. For America to come in, you know, people they don't know how how big this thing is. America is in now. They have your airspace. This is a very big issue. And you are thinking about tax law. Hey.
Mr. Evans, you are back.
Service, thank you. More grace to your elbow. Make you don't pay that tax law. Because now something else. So.
Yes. I agree to my people. Yes, it's not reach the time to go sleep. Me and Oga CM, our country different from now.
That is why we are teaching people how to deal with the terrorists. People don't sleep too much.
And Trump don't help us to deal with them now.
See,
you don't get old before now.
Niger watch. You see, since this appetizer of Christmas Day where Trump give one appetizer, the rating never shell an appetizer. So make you the watch people where go they come here now. You go there, you go there wonder what really do they stand for? That is next question. How question will be say how will they end people in the refugee? Do you know? Tell somebody to go and stay in refugee camp for 1 week. Every day you spend in refugee camp, where your mind go, they go na your bedroom. You go say, hey, should be my house there now.
No, man, doctor, it is good for them to even come in, but we should be very careful because they want to come and spin something. But they won't succeed anyway because it has landed already.
Wait now, because you know they wait for follow up. They don't hear the news. So they don't. Then they wait for follow up to know whether there's anything.
They never give a directive. They've not reached. They've not gotten directives.
No, maybe they want here say one American jet got burnt. Then go call you say, see, I tell you people,
no be directive. They never get agbado. When
they don't get agbado,
see them.
The higher the issue, the more the paycheck.
You see, it's true. So they don't hear what happen. No. But then go they thought, you see, how can you rationalize this now? How can you do it? Tell me, how can you come and defend this? If America no do, that's why I say if not be America, who will do it? Every year
was listening.
We spend trillion in the budget for defense.
Doctor,
the money will go down the drain.
Doctor,
National Security Advisor is the envoy, is the ambassador of the terrorists in Tinubu's government. National Security Advisor. So how can you win?
Doctor, I was listening to one channel that you know yesterday. You know the channel. I was listening. They started talking about how we're going to do the constitution. I laugh. I want for ground yesterday while I listened to them. As I see all this mediocre. So Black Panther they shout out his voice since all these years. Now took me for one corner. Now I don't buy my idea.
Nana they break. You know I've been in a panel where somebody asked me, which part of the constitution safe you know like? I say bring them. I don't know where. I say okay, page 1. He say what in there? I say we the people. Make we start from there. They shock. I say from page 1, we the people. Who are the people? When did we say we? He say I say make we start from there first.
That's weird. The thing flows from beginning now. You forgot sure where Sharia law day. For short.
Since Professor Zekome said there's no amount of amendment where go make illegal document illegal. Now that I ensure. You see when
now because of that Sharia law now I make a talk and you don't want to talk that Sharia law.
When Professor Zekome talk, he say no amount of amendment go make an illegal document to be legal.
Become legal. It's true now.
Now that I know law. Now that I know if you see people where they intelligent, you know, argue with them. You say no amount of amendment. You go amend a fake document. You go become
fake document. Come real. Not possible now.
No, you know possible. You need a fresh one.
Not to trash them.
Not to trash the thing.
Now my question before we go be say, although we'll be asking, but the answers are not, correlating. Why is it that Nigerian government cannot put Gumi, make it sit down for ordinary floor, maybe they ask a question? Why?
America, maybe America list.
No, let me answer it.
I will answer that question two ways.
That's why I say it's the Nigerian government does not have what they are not committed to fighting terrorism.
Yes, that's
They
one
are
of
not
them.
committed. See, this is
I
very
agree.
simple. All these people like Gumi, they should be off the space. Number one,
Yes, yes.
you cannot argue. That one is you can't dispute it.
You know,
All the
they talk like head of state. That man
all the
said.
IDPs, all the IDPs, you must return them back to their homes.
Exactly.
And at that time, we will know that Nigeria is committed. See, right now, Nigeria is not committed. Simple
Okay, let me give
response
you
to
my.
your question is that somebody like Gumi should be under lock and key now if Nigeria is serious about stopping
I
this
think
thing.
Let me give you my own simple analysis. Yeah, I give you my own simple analysis. One, Gumi, it was a system, and Gumi was part of the system that brought in the president. And Gumi was this Nigerian president now, part of the system now. And Gumi was being used.
Gumi have always been there before Tinubu came in.
No, before when he was there, he was just underground. But when Tinubu came in, he now was emboldened. That means he now became the part of the arrangement they had because they were using him as a link to giving those people money. That was what they were using him for. Two, that's why they cannot harm him. That's why they cannot bring him down. They can only tell him to stop, reduce his talking. You will see, he will reduce it now because he's now shouting that he did not say certain thing on the network now against the chief of defense. He is not shouting on the internet now.
So see, Gumi's power is more than the president's power.
No, power not there. No, power not there. Now just the role where they play. Two, the second thing is that his name is on the list, and Tinubu might have gotten a security details that leave him. Just leave him. Let him continue. So those things are something that can make Tinubu back up. Yes, they'll say, don't just leave him. Let him be doing anything he want to do. Those are the two things that I think that will deter the president from not to do anything because he has the power. No matter how powerful you are, he has the power to take you down.
It's true.
No matter what, whether you give him power, he has the power. So I think those are the things holding his hand.
Tinubu go don't know. Say Gumi name they list. That is the American.
You know now, he's the chief security officer of the country now. He knows. Anything that the Americans will do, that will do that. That's
all those pantami them. All of them. Then go
all of them they inside now. All of them they inside now.
Then they Peter Hegseth list. The American Secretary of War. Because when I was in US, I heard the man say it. That they are going to Nigeria, all those sponsors of terrorism, they will eliminate them. He didn't say chase, they say eliminate all of them. So they have the list.
Because you don't dialogue with them. They are even worse than the terrorists that are active on the ground. The people sponsoring them are worse than the people taking, acting. That is one thing that's why Israel is doing it. The Israeli president said the people sponsoring, they are worse than the people that are acting. Because if those people sponsoring, they are cut off, those actors, they'll just go civil. That's it. They won't work again. So that's why they took care of those people sponsoring. That's why I see Israel was eliminating all of them. Papa. Every day you will see one don't go. Inside bedroom, one don't die. Inside toilet, one don't go. That's what Mosaic are known for. Anywhere you day, whether they do meeting, this is the one they do for Lebanon. They do meeting together, about 5 of them. Now when one bomb just come from one place, 1 kilometer, and he cut off the building. Everybody, they don't send you. Honestly, if you cut them off, you are victorious. That's it. That's how the game is played.
The moment they don't prove, say yes, you have something to do with terrorism. There's no under this earth. There's nowhere you there where Mossad will just get. You feed these guys as a rich man where you be. Can't they use Okada?
If you like these guys, they go. If you like go Cameroon, they'll go pick you there.
No, they push wheelbarrow. They push wheelbarrow. Or they play football with kids on the street. It is say they don't know you. When the bomb go come, only you go target.
Only you go just carry. Okay, look at that. Look at that one that happened in Lebanon. The guy come outside. He say Allah Akbar, he praise finish. He can't go back to his tunnel. Then Israel can't know the location. You know what they do? They just collect a cluster bunker buster. They just carry more than 10,000 tons. Throw inside that place. He blow everybody.
They blow everybody now. No, sometimes if Israel discover tunnel where Hamas they take smuggle this thing, they no go announce them. They just go seal them up. Yes, something. Just put something inside.
It's very
the
sad.
thing go blow.
Very, very sad.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
you can't.
Let's round up here. I want to thank every one of you that came to the panel exactly how it is right now on the screen. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. And thank you, Augustine. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Mother Deborah, for calling in. You know, I appreciate every one of you right down in the comment section. Mother Diaspora, thank you very much, Mummy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Abu Azi. Thank you, Mother Patricia Gujumi. Thank you, Ogap Pansad, Love Maduka, and many, many others. Now, people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Then we take it from where we stop. Tomorrow is Sunday, though. Yay. Okay. All right. Let's see. That means it's not guaranteed. It's not. I might come out. I might not come out, but randomly. Let's see. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now, God bless you now. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye for now.
This is the world we are living in. In this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good to work good, nobody work good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good to work good, nobody work good. I make a fear my God. I make a fear my maker. Whoever will come and go and song, organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.